Yo! Yo, welcome. Welcome. Hello, what's up? What's up? Welcome. Today is gonna be a big one. So, welcome everyone. Hello. Yo. Hello, people. I guess since it's gonna be a big one and presumably pretty long one, pretty hefty one, let's just jump right into it. Of course, FG all the time first. I guess let's start with Canis, right? Seems appropriate. God, that was not the best try, but... I was gonna do Kotominiki, right? Because it... AoE, arts, 5-star male... But it's evil. So it's not key to communicate. It could also be female. Welcome everyone. Hello. I mean, you know who it could be? It could be... Boom. Nope. It's female permanent. AoE quick. Female permanent, AoE quick earth. Oh yeah, Anastasia is human. Good. 3-star or less. Female permanent, 3-star or less. Okay. Shufu is special. Quick, AoE quick. It could be an archer. 3-star or less. Female. Let's quickly do this one. This is gonna be easy. Nope. Oh god. The assassins. No. I don't think so, right? Jinka? I think Jinka... Surely Jinka is single target. No. Oh, that's a 4-star. Ushi. No. Berserker, it could be a Berserker. Okay. Buster. No. I don't think it's any of those. It's not a caster. I don't think there's a... Yeah, there's another 3-star foreigner, of course. It's not a Lancer either. No. Who else is it? Wait, Boudica... I feel like Boudica is not quick, though. I feel like she's probably, like, art or something. Medusa Rider? Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Hey, we got it. Welcome, guys. Okay, we didn't miss anyone. We got it as soon as we got to her. Nice, welcome. Nice and quick, nice and concise. She has been the topic of debates recently. She's been in what was it? She's been in Carnival Phantasm recently. I've been talking about her. We had her on the wheel as well, so she's been a topic of debates as of recent. Hi guys. Luna said her skill issue, you should show them. Hell yeah. Welcome everyone, welcome. Ooh, I also have I unlocked a pen 2 for Arash. So now I can just put K-scope on him and it's an insta cast. I have 90 with K-Scope plus 10 from his level 1 skill, so I have insta cast Arash now, which is great. Hello everyone. Also, I leveled up. Let me show you guys. I had some extra materials, so I was like, you know what, might as well level them. I leveled up my Rasputin. He's 10-10-6 now. So I didn't have the materials for this one. These two were already on level 7, so they didn't need the actual class mats anymore. So I just had the other materials just lying about. So I just used those materials to level these two up, but I don't have the mats for this, so I'm waiting for Lotto, like, in a few days. But yeah, I got this up. It sapped all of my QP though, so... Oh, also, I did a tiny bit of leveling on Alterjuna, so this skill he was 666 before this, but now he's 686, so just a bit more of a battery on him. Grail flavor. Oh, true! True! I also pulled... That's right, Robert. So I wasn't streaming for the past 2 days, I guess. So wait, the last stream was on Saturday. So Sunday and Monday, I didn't stream. And obviously I had to use my daily summons, my daily friend point summons. And I did get a certain mango looking guy. So yeah, in my daily friend point summon. So that's nice. We did get a mango. So that surprised me. I don't know how usable he's gonna be, but he's here. He's gonna be here to fill up the Pokédex, if you will. So we did get a mango though. Now you can have double mango on the wheel. No, you cannot. He is not getting leveled. He is most certainly not getting leveled. Now, if you don't know, we're really quickly, just finishing the last part of this. And then we're jumping into LB5, because today's the last day for this. So let's just finish it up. And then we jump into the thingy. Sure. Unfortunately, he's useless. Whoa. Huh? Whoa. Ooh. Whoa. She looks cool. Komahime?
Lord Rikyo, would you mind if I took a short break? Don't be ridiculous, Lady Komahime. We've only just reached the halfway point. This is no time to be resting.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hi, Kev. Finishing GudaGuda. Real fast finishing GudaGuda and then going into LB5. Oh, this is spoiler-locked Ascension. I was about to say, they look very similar to Rikyu.
You know, I want to try camping after I saw that video online. But I wasn't looking to jump right into the deep end. I'd envisioned something more like driving up to a campsite with a nice barbecue where they prepare your meat for you. And then spending the night in a cozy log cabin with air conditioning and proper mattresses. I knew it. I knew that was the sad shadow of camping you had in mind. Lady Komahime, I heard that camping is about roughing it, about experiencing the great outdoors in all its natural splendor, as our ancestors did before us. That means we must rely on our own ingenuity to secure everything from food to shelter in as natural a state as possible.
Wait, let me just quickly put it on. Let me make a text just so people know what's happening here. Because I wanna text. Okay. Okay. Surely people can see it. Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, I fear such a high-minded version of camping is simply beyond me, Lord Riku. Worry not, Lady Komakime. I thought you might feel that way, so I asked the servants who are intimately familiar with life in ancient Japan to accompany us and serve as our guides. Now then, would you two be so kind as to teach us the simple, rustic cuisine of ancient Japan, such as meals made with acorns and the like?
Oh, Io and Himiko.
Himika, why don't we have some of those snacks I bought at the rest stop earlier? Go on, take your pick. I've got plenty to choose from. I think I would go with the cognac balls. Oh, though that curry bread you brought looks really good too. Oh, how about you, Koma? Would you like some melon bread?
Okay. Camping is pretty great, isn't it? Yo, what's up, Kyle?
Indeed. There's nothing quite like the tea enjoyed with sausages freshly roasted on an open campfire. I cannot take so much as another step. If you wish for me to move, you'll have to provide me with one of those delicious soft serve ice cream cones we saw at the shop. We don't have time for that, Lady Komakime. The more time we waste here, the less time we'll have to find that buried treasure before somebody else.
Huh.
Ah, now I see. I thought it was strange that you would suggest camping seemingly out of nowhere.
Ah.
Master, over here. Lord Riku is up to no good again.
Of course. So why is the thingy at the bottom always glaring up?
I can't believe I let that slip out. Well, I suppose there's nothing left now but to make a run for it. Farewell, Master and Huh? I can't move.
Okay.
Have you forgotten, Lord Riku? You and I are of one mind and body. As long as I'm too tired to take even a single step, you have no hope of escape.
Oh, it's like Chloe and Ilya.
Go on, Master. Now's your chance to punish him. You can't be serious. If Master punishes me, you'll have to experience it as well. If the choice is between continuing this unasked for hike and being carried off on a stretcher after a severe beating, I'll take the beating every time.
You never finished this? No, we're just finishing this real fast and then doing the CQ and jumping into LB5. Because today's the last day for this.
Impressive, Lady Komakime. Truly impressive. I've never seen someone so devoted to laziness as to be willing to sacrifice their own life in its pursuit.
Can I get started then?
Just make sure to bring me a cream puff when you visit me in the hospital.
Sure. Oh, okay. Sinnorikyo. Oh, you're about to get eviscerated. Stun? Okay. Okay, sure. I'd rather get my ass beaten than go hiking, true. She can't move, bro, true. Oh my god. Bitten Hasho. Shiranui. I got the English MP line 6 times in a row earlier when grinding, by the way. 6 MPs in a row I got the English line from Uesugi Kenshin, which is pretty hype. Oh, I'm so... Oh my god, I'm like one off of everything, even this one. Oh my... It's fine. Whatever. Ow. 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 We've seen that already. Yeah. True, Robert. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, what? Is that it? Wait, is that more? Oh, there's more. I thought that was the last one. Oh, wait, there's... Oh, God. Okay. I thought we only had one arrow left, but I guess not.
Senpai, the Gorikaku has begun to descend.
Really? Are they trying to ram it into Kai again?
I don't know, but something doesn't seem right. It's falling much more slowly than last time. So where's the Gorikaku now? Well, it's actually at... Okahazama.
What?
Huh, so it just landed safely here. I don't sense anyone else around.
Yeah, there's not a single other person around. So what? This thing just floated away and came all this way on its own. How the hell could that happen? You fools! You fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. I don't know who this is.
That impossibly beautiful voice. It feels like it's shaking the very ground we stand on. Who is that?
This is unforgivable. Unforgivable! Sister?
Losing it, Okazama, to Imagawa. This cannot stand.
I'm changing the voice.
Hang on, I know that voice.
What a beautiful voice. Yo, what's up, man? Oh. I refuse to accept it.
You?
Aren't you...
Me?
Nobu.
So it's just you, Nobu. So much for our partnership. Huh? Sister? Is that you, Nobukatsu?
Oh. I'm both sister and not sister. I am the Demon King of the 7th Heaven, Nobunakatsu. 7th Heaven?
The 7th Heaven?
That's what I'm saying.
You do know that whole 6-7 thing isn't a chronological numbering scheme, right? Wait, never mind that. What do you think you're doing, Nobukatsu? Big me.
Yeah, we GudaGudaing just for a little bit before peak. I ray-shifted to Okazama the moment I heard Imagawa had defeated you. When I learned it was true, I fell into a deep depression.
So that's why we didn't see you around. We're here at Okazama. You were here at Okazama.
But I know better than anyone that sister would never let things end like this. So even in the midst of my depression, I kept telling myself over and over and over and over how sister was the strongest daimyo in the warring states. Long ass name. Then, just when my feelings had reached their peak, the Holy Grail appeared before me. I then donned the remnants of sister spirit origin that were still in Okazama and became a vessel for her revival. Nobunakatsu.
Isn't that exactly what Ujizane did with Yoshimoto's spirit origin?
That's right. Now that I'm wearing sister myself, I have surpassed her. And with this newfound power, I'll grind Imagawa Yoshimoto into dust for killing her.
Yoshimoto's already gone.
Huh?
Everyone at Chaldea worked together to defeat him. It was truly an epic battle for the ages.
Yeah, so it's all good now. You can wrap it up here. Then, does that mean I need to give you back your spirit origin, sister?
Damn right you do.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Damn it, I was wondering why my big self hadn't shown up here. Now hurry up and get out of here so we can go home.
Hang on, now that I think about it, since you and I combined are already stronger than you are, absorbing the remaining 2/3 of you on top of that would make me an even more stronger version of you. Oh. In fact, I bet that was the wish the Holy Grail was responding to. Probably. I don't know about that one.
What do you think we should do about this, Master?
I believe that's the sound of the other GudaGuda shoe dropping. Yeah, sure. You had a brother, Nobunaga. Yeah, Nobukatsu.
Oh, right, I guess you know. Yeah, I did. That's him right there, Nobukatsu.
I see. So he's your brother.
I'll support you, brother.
Oh wait, no, that was Takeda. Well, it is what it is. Hey, Nobukatsu, right? I like your spirit all fired up to avenge your sister. How about I take you on?
Who the hell are you?
Let's go.
You really think you can defeat me, Nobukatsu?
Nobunakatsu. Defeat me, Nobunakatsu.
The Demon King of the Seventh Heaven and strongest daimyo in the Warring States.
Have you not heard of the guy who sent your beloved sister running away in a panic?
What are you talking about? No one could ever scare sister off. Right, sister? Yeah, definitely. I definitely wasn't scared or anything. I was just playing the long game. Think about it. If I just wait for my enemy to die on their own, I don't have to Littlefinger to win. Pretty smart, right?
Da-da-da-da. Ah, I see, Jens. I see. That's cool. That's interesting. I like the call-out, Jens, on the mods. That's great.
I remember how you used to send me gifts and flattering letters too.
Well, the guy your sister... Wait, what? Well, the guy your sister, Oda Nobunaga, feared more than anyone is Takeda Harunobu of Kai. And you're looking at him. Takeda of Kai. Does that mean you're Takeda Shingen? The guy sister said was the strongest Takeda in the East.
You said that? I might have. Just in passing, though. And I'm the Ichigo God of War about Shingen and Nobunaga feared. Uesugi Kenshin.
Uesugi Kenshin? The Ichigo God of War that his sister cracking up when she died in the laboratory. Oh.
Why would you describe me like that?
Well, so what? Here at the Koryukaku, with all the magical energy from the people of Kai's desire at their disposal, sister has nothing to fear from either Uesugi or Takeda.
Magical energy from desires. Then does that mean the Imagawa's secret treasure is actually...
Made it all up, of course. Why would a clan that's dying out be hiding their money rather than spending it? That would just be ridiculous.
Come on. Don't take all the fun out of it. There's just something romantic about the idea of searching for Takechiyo's you-know-what.
You never live it down, Kenshin. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I love movies where people go searching for some hidden legendary treasure.
Does the Shinsengumi not have anything like that? Like maybe some secret riches buried in the fields of Bushu or underneath Mibudera or something?
I wish. We were pretty much constantly on the verge of going broke from the start. At any rate, I'm going to destroy both Takeda and Uesugi right now, and become the greatest version of the sister to ever exist!
However we got to this moment, I commend you for your spirit. I won't hold back now that we face each other.
Let's go! Oh. As long as you're prepared to die, that's all that matters. You'll see why sister feared me soon enough. Huh? Why do you two look so different now? Especially you, the one who died in the laboratory. Did you always look like that? Don't worry about that, it's just an ascension.
Not another word out of you.
Shingen, go back, yep.
Come, Bishop Mountain's protection's with us.
We're fighting, I'm guessing, an Avenger. Well, let me take, holy! That is, NP5. I mean, that's kind of cool and all, but also I kind of want a Custodia. You know, I'm kind of feeling a Custodia right now. This looks good enough. Oh. Okay. Ow. Wait, what's that buster effectiveness up? Okay, that's fine. You resist it? It's fine. Surely it still does damage through it. Like a lot of damage through it. Like with all those buffs. Yeah, that's decent damage. How much does this do? Not enough. Ow. Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine. I didn't activate my guts. I didn't think it was gonna get one shot. It's fine. I guess let me do this for safety. And then let me just do Zerker, yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, also, I'm gonna show you after. I leveled another servant to level 80. I'm gonna show you in a bit. Oh, good one. Good try. Good try. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Whew. Actually, not a bad try. Actually a good try. But, wait a minute. Interesting. Actually, a pretty decent try. Not gonna lie. Okay. Whew, I was sweating that for a second. Oh, true! Demon King Nobunaga is a Paco servant, right? That is true, I forgot about that. What? What? Wait, what? No. What was that? Hello? Ah, look at this. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. You cheeky. Cheeky. That's not fair. She defeated the entire purpose of my kit. That shouldn't work like that. my servant becomes unusable if you had that. Buff removal resist. That's kinda crazy. That's a crazy counter to me. Crit! Bro. A kid that denies a kid that denies a kid. She doesn't have buff removal, right? No. Ah! Oh, you really don't like Kenshin, do you? It's fine. Kenshin fulfilled her role. What the hell is this hand? Do you think this breaks? It's a level 1. No, you know what's more damage? This is more damage. Surely this breaks. Nice. Level 1 Mori will carry. Yup. Oh! Wait. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, I lost. Wait. I lost. Interesting. Psycho win easy? Do I have this up? Should I just do this? I don't know how much damage this is gonna do. Do I even have a... I don't have a CE on her. But I feel like I'm gonna do some damage here. Can I one-shot her? Can I do this, and... Oh, do you think it's gonna be one of those annoying gutses? You know what? I'm doing it. I'm gonna try this. Oh, this one didn't crit. Oh, I do 0 damage. Okay. Okay, this does 0 damage. You know what? It's some damage. It's not that horrible damage. Holy shit. That's fine. Storia lives it. Like a trooper. Walk it off. Is this C-stars per turn as well? No. Threat to humanity. Invincible for a single ally for 1 turn. Sure, just do this on yourself, Custodia. And now we can go... Fuck it, we just... Custodia solo here. Surely. Custodia solo. Hey. Bro. Okay, that's fine. Oh, shit. That's fine. You know... Okay, to be fair, I did not pay attention to her MP. And I'm about to pay the price. Do this one. Bop! Nope. Boom. Okay, let me actually... Surely we won't need any more... I don't know what we're gonna need. I don't know what we're gonna need. I don't want to waste anything. What if I need it? I feel like Custodia is fine. I feel like using Custodia, but Custodia and yeah. Wait, let me just find one. I can just do an actual team here, and I can do like something like this, you know. This feels like a decent team here. Maybe, actually, I think Usugi Kenshin is not actually useful here, but it's fine. I'm gonna do this. And then I wanna overcharge. I'm gonna do... this is fine. Yeah. Future Sakura face to work. Ah, yes, of course, my 111 BB. Oh, nice. Rider talk about Koyan? Sure. Skill. I know it's usually used for Custodia, but I want to see big numbers. I don't want to see more anti-enforcement. I do know that usually you use it on Custodia though to get more anti-enforcement hits. But that's min-maxing. Nice. Is it a 3-hit evade? It is. Oh, I should have done. That's fine. Nice. I love to use the ruler against an Avenger. You know it. You know it. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna just do this. Anti-enforcement here. Get this one. Make sure to break it. Pum, 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 pum. Nice. Get anti-enforcement on everyone. Hey! Shines on my chest, and my feet will bring me victory. Iten Hosho, Shiranui! Hey, and we crit this one as well. Nice. Yeah, Noble. Wait, what happened there? Wait, how did you die? Did I have nullify buff on? Oh. Oh. That might be a bit of a problem. Not gonna lie, that might be a tiny bit of a problem. Did he have nullify buff? I did not notice that. Okay. Sure. Yo, what's up, Keista? Okay, I might just do the CQ off stream then, because I don't want to spend too much time on this. I kind of want to move on to LB5 ASAP. I'm just trying to do the story. Ooh. Oh shit. She really loves to focus only one character at a time, huh? Suffering here? It's tougher than I thought, yeah. I don't know what happened with Kenshin at the beginning. Or like earlier. I guess I had nullify buff on me and I didn't get the anti-enforcement onto it. That's my guess. And I just didn't notice it. Pum pum. Pum pum. I can, I guess, wait. Wait, how long does my anti-enforcement last? 1 turn, 1 left. Great. She does remove buffs. Ah, I see. I see. That's what happened then. I did not notice it. There's one less bit of story after this fight. Nice. You know what I noticed, or what I realized? I didn't realize this before, but Alter Juna's skill 1 gives them 50% damage up against opponents with a debuff. That's so much... Oh, it's a full, of course. Oh, don't do a charge up. Okay. You're gonna have to carry this, Saika. That's why he's goated? Yeah. I didn't know that. I mean, I can stun still after it for one turn. So I'm gonna do this for as much damage. Absorb the damage with Saika. I don't know if it's gonna be enough MP to get her MP up. And then I can stun for one turn and then unleash with Saika. Wait, remove defensive buffs or what? Is that gonna happen or not? No. Okay. No. Okay, yeah. Oh shit, I should have done skill 1. Wait, is skill 1 one turn or is it multiple turns? Oh shit. Hopefully, shit, it's fine. Pom 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 pom. We're chilling. Is this one turn? Oh, it's 3 turns. This one's 3 turns as well. Okay, good to know. We're chilling. Pom 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 pom. This OST slaps? Yeah, it's really good. Easy. Okay. Okay. Drink up, everyone. It's my treat.
Don't mind if I do then. 1 and 2 and 3 drinks down the hatch.
Of course. Damn, you can really hold your liquor, Ichigo lady. Come on, Psycho girl, you too.
I have no tolerance for alcohol, so I'll just have some milk, please. Here you go, Magoichi. The milk is fresh. One of the villagers brought it over for us this morning.
Okay.
Thanks, Mesh Senpai. Mesh Senpai? Yeah, we both serve delivery man because we trust him. Which makes you my senpai. Is that okay? Of course it is. Welcome to the team, Magoichi. That went perfectly. Now I can keep hanging around Caldia and no one will say a word.
Oh, that's cute.
Did you say something? Me? No, nothing. Thank you for the warm welcome.
All according to the Keikaku.
Lady Komahime, you can't just load up on meat alone, as it will ruin your figure. Have some broccoli as well. No, thank you, Lord Rikyu. Never had my barbecue camp out, so I'll be making up for that here. Especially after the beating we took on the mountain. Here, Komahime, you can just have some of my meat. Why, thank you, Lady. Please, have my broccoli in exchange. I gotta say, everything here in Kai is so yummy. I really like these flat noodles. I know, right? Everything I've tried has been tasty so far. I could drink this premium juice here for days on end. You certainly know how to hold your liquor, don't you, Lady? I'm telling you, it's just juice.
Nice. Come on, Okada. Let's let bygones be bygones. I already apologized, and trust me, I don't often do that. What the hell? Nanja!
He's still doing it.
Don't worry, he'll be fine once he gets enough drinks in him to puke it all out of his system. The magical energy will leave him, and he should be back to normal. I don't know if having him take a page from his old school nobilities playbook is really the way we want to go here. What are you talking about? Is that a thing the nobility used to do?
I'm fairly sure there are a number of heroic spirits in Chaldea from an age where that kind of thing was common.
No, interesting. Let's get them over here, pour some drinks in them, and find out for ourselves.
I don't know if they actually did that themselves or not. Go on, Isa, drink up. Oriol hold the keg. Oriol hold the keg for you.
What the hell?
That's all for today's Okuni-chan's live stream, folks. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for next time.
You got it. She actually did it. She actually became a streamer. My bison.
So, how's that 3D Okuni-chan video coming along? Pretty good. If Chacha says so herself, Chacha thinks this'll get you a lot of views. Did you finish the title card yet, Nagayoshi?
Not yet, but I will soon. I know I don't look it, but I'm actually real good at calligraphy. You said you're calling it the Okuni channel, right? Man, you didn't give much thought in that, did you?
We're set to broadcast all across the galaxy. I can see it now. Okuni channel, from Kai to the Milky Way. I bet I'll get 1 million views in no time.
Damn, okay.
Uh-oh, it crashed. Huh? Wait. Is this planet's hypernet connection still completely ancient in terms of speed and such? With pathetic bandwidth like this, it'll take at least 1 million years for this video to reach planet Ranmaru airwaves.
Dial up, son.
Your other self's cannons are amazing. I'd like to try firing them once. Right? I mean, I keep telling you all, they're pagodas, not cannons. Really? Okay, I'd like to try firing your pagodas once then. Can you turn into a pagoda like that, Ringoku?
You want me to turn into a cannon? I might be able to pull that off, but I don't think you're cut out for projectiles, Wilder.
Oh, maybe you're right. I can't even drink my coffee milk in the cafeteria without spilling it.
Not in any way the same thing. It's no problem. If you can't hit your target, just make it so that it does hit. Just like smacking them directly with a spear.
I like the way you think. As a matter of fact, I don't really trust projectiles much, so I usually just use them for melee strikes.
Please don't put weird ideas in my Wilder's head. Go on, Saito, drink up, and don't bother saying you can't take my liquor.
You're still a huge pain in the ass to drink with. And why are you back to being an old fart again anyway?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I am. Maybe I just kinda let myself go after I had a few too many. It's fine. I'm sure I can go back to being young if I put my mind to it.
Is that really how that works? I must say, I never thought we'd all be drinking together like this again. I know, right? First it was just me, then Mr. Hichigata, then Mr. Saito, then you. And Mr. Nagakura's here as well.
I just couldn't stay away, could you? You had to come crawling out of the woodwork.
Oh, come on, Mr. Hijikata. Don't pretend you're not thrilled.
I'm sorry, Hijikata. What for? I didn't have the strength in my convictions to stick with. The strength of my convictions to stick with you. The Shinsengumi, till the end. I've always regretted that. That's not the voice. If you hadn't been the only one fighting at the Gorikaku, then maybe. What are you talking about? Huh? I'm talking about how I left the Shinsengumi and you fought just as much as I did. Huh? You fought at the Gorikaku right here in Kai. Hey, yeah, I guess I did, didn't I?
Yeah, I did too. As did Saito and I.
Yep.
That just leaves... A second thought, never mind. Well, come on, everyone. This party's still just getting started.
How long has it been since we last drank together, Ukta?
Since before we died.
Can't I ask you guys to knock that kind of talk off? Sheesh. That was a damn close call, even for me.
I know, right? The fight against Yoshimoto at Okazama is going to be at the top of my list of battles I never want to repeat. So, Nobukatsu, we learned from this, right? Of course, sister. That's why I'm letting Big Sister use me as a chair right now.
Nice.
Never mind that.
Come on, relax.
It's on the past now.
Besides, Nobukatsu didn't mean any harm. Okay, I guess he did, but it was all to save me, so no actual harm done.
Big Sister, thank you. Thank you for understanding. Please, feel free to sit on me for as long as you like.
Nice.
Don't you think you're being too soft on him?
Listen to the pot calling the kettle black.
I guess so.
Well, alright, but once this party's over, I want you coming back to me.
I could join you as well.
No. Okay, who said this is a 20-minute story? Probably Zeno. Ah, I didn't even notice Zeno's here as well. Ah, look at him. Hey, I can't drink another drop.
I want Master to be the fourth Saika Magoichi. Together, we can bring the Saika back better than ever.
I think Kaisa said 20.
Hey, you can't do that. Senpai still has work to do at Caldia. It looks like everyone else drank themselves to sleep.
Hey, you. Me?
No, Harunobu. You guys can hold your liquor, huh? That's more like it. Come on, join me for another drink.
Pretty sure you're the only one here who could drink all of that and still be no worse for wear. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, I guess we shouldn't wake everyone else up. Did you have somewhere in mind?
Just shut up and come with me.
Shut up and dance.
Izakaya? Nice. How many Nobus?
There you are, Kenshin Shingen. Nobunaga, what's this place?
One of my favorite haunts. It's perfect for bar hopping.
I see. Well then, don't mind if I do. I'll never forget the look on your face, Harunobu. I still can't believe you parried my katana with your war fan of all things.
And I still can't believe you rushed my whole army all on your own.
So that Kao Nakajima's story was true. Guess that makes you both even bigger idiots than I'd heard.
Sorry, is that the fool of Owaria here calling people idiots?
Hey, it's not my fault you two both screwed up. At least I managed to take Yoshimoto down. Only because you got lucky.
Only because you got lucky.
Aw.
Oh, they're so defensive.
All that aside, we really were constantly at each other's throats back then, weren't we? It may sound strange, but thinking back on it now, it just makes me smile.
Kenshin, are you aware of just how much more expressive you are now than you used to be?
Really? I am? Oh yeah. I knew something about you was bugging me. That must be it. I used to never be able to tell if you were smiling or deranged. But now that Harunobu mentions it, you have been way more expressive tonight. What? But aren't you Avatar of Bishamunten, the arbiter of the warring states? This can be right. No, I suppose you're right. I wonder why this happened.
No kidding. Who becomes more human after turning into an actual god?
You think I'm more human now? I see. Now I'm really glad I came. It was worth making the trip to Kai just to see you looking all meek for once. Right, Shingen?
Kinda, yeah.
And just who are you to judge me, anyway?
Now. What do you say we just have another round? I'm feeling generous today. What are you doing here? Could I get in on this round as well?
Huh? What are you doing here?
Ujizane! It's been a long time, Shingen, Kenshin. Nobunaga.
Well, if it isn't Lord Yoshimoto.
Oh, this is the male ascension of Avenger Nobunaga? I see. This is the reason why Nobunaga or Avenger Nobunaga's gender is a question mark. Because this one ascension here is male.
Yoshimoto, not Ujizane.
Are you Kenshin? Of course you would recognize me right away, fool. Good. It would not be the Kai where I met my end otherwise.
Yeah, there's no freaking way I'd ever mistake you for your kid.
So what are you here for? Revenge for Uchizane? And if I am... What's that? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Everyone's cocking their weapons, cocking their guns. Relax. It seems my son gave you a lot of trouble, so I merely wish to thank you for dealing with him. Tell me, did Uchizane fight well?
Yeah.
He was every bit the warrior you were. I see. I always felt bad that Uchizane had to carry a burden he never asked for, and all because of me. It may have been the way of the warring states, but it is no less regrettable for that.
A burden he never asked for.
I guess parents and kids both struggle to understand each other.
We both fought as hard as we could back then, Lord Yoshimoto. I'm sure Lord Ujizane understood that. That doesn't change the fact that we fought because there were some things we couldn't put up with.
Yes, that's true, isn't it? But it's incredibly vexing to hear that from you, of all people.
If you don't like it, how about we have a rematch at Okazama right now?
Yes, an excellent idea, full of worry. Come with me, all at once. I, Imagawa Yoshimoto, the greatest archer in all of the highway, shall easily... No, never mind. Tonight, I only wish to lose myself in the pleasures of sake. Pull up a chair then. We'll start off with a bottle. We'll start you off with a bottle. And Lord Yoshimoto, thanks for everything you did for my father, Nobutora. Your father always was concerned about you. He was? I see.
Here, have some of my sake as well. I always wished I could have crossed bows with you at least once, Lord Yoshimoto.
I don't think he fits inside. True.
What's wrong, Nobunaga? Huh? Are your hands shaking? But what do you imply? No, you're right. To be honest, I was kind of in shock. See? Look how my palms are sweating.
But still you held your ground. Well done, full of a worry. No, Nobunaga. Even I'm relieved now.
Truth is, in this body, I don't like my odds against you. But if you still want to duel again, how about I call my Demon King self?
It's alright, Nobunaga. You're fine as you are. I'm but a dream the Holy Grail deigned to have this one night. So let us now drink the night away. A toast to you, my rivals. And to all the heroes and comrades who lived through that era. It's not a Freudian slip. That's it. That is it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do the CQ on my own. I feel like I don't want to take another like hour out of the stream just to do the CQ. So I'm gonna do that on my own. I'm gonna struggle against it, but it's fine. Wait, is the CQ also gone? Yeah, it's gonna be gone in a bit. It's fine. I'm just gonna go into Atlantis. We already spent like an hour on this story, which to be fair, I did plan on spending about an hour on GudaGuda today anyways, but I did think it was gonna be an hour of both story plus CQ. So yeah, we have reached the allocated time for GudaGuda today, and let's go into Atlantis.
Good morning, Senpai. Is your formal dress all ready to go?
Let me get rid of the text.
You know, it's been a long 2 weeks since we got back from the Indian Lostbelt.
It's been 2 weeks? It's been like 3 days.
But today, they're finally supposed to finish making the modifications to the shadow border and complete construction of the new Nautilus that has the shadow border at its core.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what it looks like once they get us back into the dock at 9 AM. I remember Captain was very particular about having us, quote, wake up at the crack of dawn and remain on standby until further notice. Which just makes me that much more curious.
You were in a coma for a week and a half? No.
Testing. Everything good with this mic? Hey guys, can you hear me? Are my
Dulcet
tones carrying clearly to your waiting ears? Pauline, Kata, Octavia, Chin, Kayan, Auron, Marcus, Munir.
Are these our... Oh shit, is this a staff? Tomlin, Kauta, Octavia, Chin, Kayan, Elron, Marcus, Manur. Okay.
Director Gordolf, Mesh, and last but not least, Delivermat. As the 11 staff members of Nolan Chaldea, your patience has been much appreciated.
Why so formal, Da Vinci?
Now, come on down to the dock and meet our brand new ship. That's right, it's time for the launch ceremony for Captain Nemo's Nautilus.
Oh, whoops. Octavia? Okay. That's a lot of Nemos. A lot of Lunas here. Interesting.
Hey. Thanks for coming to celebrate with us. We're so lucky to go... We're so lucky we got to put the Nautilus together in a secret underground dock like this. Congratulations, guys. We deserve it. I can't wait till we can set sail. Congratulations to you too, Delivery Meta Mesh. You guys are gonna be there for tomorrow's test voyage too, right?
Mitosis.
Oh man, it's gonna be so much fun. I wonder if we can still fire torpedoes in the Void Sea. Master, do you know why there are so many Nemos here?
The Nemo series.
Hey, who said you could leave your posts? You're making a mockery of the launch ceremony, damn it. Marines, line up. Look out, guys. Captain's all mad. Come on, let's all line up.
The Nemos. I like the design. I like the slightly tan design.
That's more like it. Now, roll call. Nemo Marine, reporting for duty. I'm in charge of the deck, and I want you to reposition me as
a new mop. Okay. Requisition, not reposition. Requisition.
Nemo Marine, reporting for duty. I'm in charge of loading the really heavy torpedoes. Will someone trade post with me?
Nice. I respect it.
Nemo Marine, reporting for duty. I'm in charge of the computer room, and I'm still not sure taking...
Wait, what? I'm still not sure. Taking notes by hand is really the best idea. Oh, I see.
Neo Machine, reporting for duty. I'm in charge of cleaning the kitchen and bathrooms. A clean ship is a happy ship.
There's so many of them.
Neo Marine, reporting for duty. I'm in charge of...
That was like... JK? That was a lot. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's enough, damn it. I was a bit overwhelmed with all the new information, even before this parade of identical faces. What's the meaning of this, Captain? Since when do you have so many damn subordinates?
That's as silly as asking a fluvial sculpin why it seems upstream, Gordov. The Marines are clones, or instances of me who specialize in different operations.
Okay.
Having a large enough crew is an essential part of any voyage.
They're clones.
I didn't make the Marines for you guys. I made them solely to help with the ship, and the ship is where they'll stay.
So are they kind of like homunculi? Or like, oh, animated metaphors?
For my metal support structure, they're fully autonomous, possible alternate versions of me who... Thank you, Captain. I'll take it from here. You have many talents, but explaining things is clearly not one of them. You see, the ability Captain is using to make these clones belong to...
Oh.
The ability Captain is using to make these clones belongs to neither Nemo, the heroic spirit, nor to Triton, the divine spirit.
Okay.
Those of us at the Atlas Institute use a technique called memory partition as part of our basic thought processes.
We do know about that one.
So I gave Captain the ability to use it when I formed a contract with him.
Okay.
Essentially, it lets you partition your brain so that you can have multiple selves, processing different things simultaneously.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that the plot of Severance? But yes.
In Captain's case, that resulted in him gaining the ability to create multiple physical selves that all act with complete autonomy. In other words, all the work pertaining to running a ship that Captain Nemo has been doing by himself to date, or perhaps more accurately, all the work he had been wishing to do but was thus far unable to carry out due to a lack of personnel.
Wait. Oh. Okay. Sure.
Is not being carried out by these other Nemos thanks to the evolution he independently achieved.
Sure. Talk about a hard worker. They are all Nemo. Yeah, they're just different parts of his brain in like a body of its own. That's kind of cool, I guess.
Aye, aye, sir. Of course, we'll have to do whatever the captain tells us to. So there's going to be lots and lots of Nemos working on board the Nautilus then? Well, the number of Marines will change depending on the circumstances. Also, the Marines aren't the only other Nemos in my Nemo series. I'll introduce you to them properly when the time is right, but for now... There's Nemo Professor, whose job is to analyze situations, come up with plans, and conduct scientific research.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's a very different design, that's cute.
Next, there's Nemo Baker, the cook who'll be in charge of preparing everyone's meals. All these roles are important, of course, but hers stands out in particular.
Hers, okay. I see, so some of the Nemos are female, some of them are male.
And then there's Nemo Engineer, who's so cantankerous.
What? What the hell's this word? Cantankerous?
You never believe she was me. She'll just as soon throw a wrench at you as look at you.
Okay. I see.
Those, along with the Marines, are the crew I'll be taking along to run the ship. The only downside is that bringing the boater aboard the new Nautilus means there won't be any room for a bakery, so I won't be calling Baker.
Okay. Cantankerous, cranky and bratty. I see. Engineer wishes to be a big buff guy though. That would be cool. Imagine a big buff Nemo. That would be so cursed. I would love that.
No, Baker? Oh man, that's a real shame. Still, it's looking more and more like a real submarine, isn't it? When are you gonna take it for a test drive, Captain?
Oh, I have to do that no later than tomorrow. We need to cross an ocean from the Age of Gods in this next Lostbelt, so I have to make sure everything's ship-shape, figuratively speaking. However, the only ones who will be coming with me are Mesh and Delivery Mat. The rest of you will be staying here.
What? Why?
We have our reasons, Mynheer. Sorry, it just wasn't in the cards this time. While Captain, Mesh, and Delivery Mat are out while they're testing the Nautilus, the rest have to work...
Wait, have to what?
The rest have our work cut out for us, getting ready to infiltrate the Atlantic Lostbelt.
Okay. Talking about IS? Okay.
Developing the ultra-long-range lens, doubling and tripling the Nautilus's defensive systems. Reinforcing Delivery Mat's mystic codes, fine-tuning Mesh's Ordnex.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. That this is imaginary scramble stuff.
Basically, Mynheer, we'll have an absolute ton of things to do here. We just don't have the time to spare for you to be wasting your Magecraft expertise on a submarine test drive.
Damn it, of all the rotten luck.
And this is the only connection between LB5 and IS. Okay. Nice.
If I'd known it was gonna be holding me back like this one day, I would have sold my magical crest and gotten out of the Magecraft game long ago.
Can you just sell it? You can just sell your magical crest? That sounds kinda OP. That's the boldest statement I've heard in a long time. But in case you need a reminder, if you weren't a mage, you would never have been hired at Caldia in the first place. You can? Sick. So how about you just assign yourself to helping the technical advisor like a good little lackey, and let me take responsibility for what is sure to be a delightful Nautilus test drive.
You sure, Gordy? You do know they're going for a test drive in the Void Sea, not the Wandering Sea, right?
Yes, as I was saying, I'll let Delivery Mat handle it, as I have a lot of directory work I need to do myself. Yes, quite a lot indeed. True. Waver did put his collateral with Melvin. That is true, actually. Yes. True.
Then it's settled. This afternoon, I'll be holding a class to explain all about the Nautilus's equipment and facilities, as well as what to do in case of emergency. Then tomorrow, Delivery Matt, Mash, and Captain will take her out for a test drive. While they're off doing that, the rest of us will be getting things ready here at the Wandering Sea for our infiltration of the Atlantic Lostbelt.
It means Manure is heir to his family. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I would imagine everyone at Chaldea has at least some form of credentials here. If they're from a mage family.
It'll probably take around 7 days to wrap everything up, so this could be your last chance to relax and standby for a while. Make sure you're all well rested so that you can give your best to what's to come. For what's to come. Fight!
Either brilliant engineers or mages? Yes, or they're us. Right. That goes for you too, Da Vinci. Oh shit. 5.2. Wait, let me quickly show you. I forgot to show you. Another servant that I leveled in between this time is Shiki. Level 80, Shiki. 111, MP5, of course. So I just leveled this as well. Because I was like, might as well, you know, it's Shiki. I'm not gonna be using her, at least not on stream, but because of copyright, but I leveled her. Let's go. And I did her rank ups as well. So I cleared the rank ups. Yep. IS and then second part. Oh, that's not how they released it, so. My journey is drawing to an end. It won't be long now before I arrive at my destination in southern Nevada. Not that it'll change anything once I get there. I certainly won't be getting a reward for my trouble. Nor do I have the home to return to, or enough fuel to get me there, even if I did. The only point this journey ever had was to get where I was going. Well, no, that may be technically... Wait, what? That may be technically accurate, but it's still not quite right. Let me be clear, so I don't invite any misunderstandings. When I say I don't have a home to return to, I don't mean that that in the heartless, cold-blooded bastard sense. Oh, okay. My home may be gone now, but I still remember it clearly. And as long as I have those memories, I'll never feel the pain of its loss. See, since I was born, I've had the ability, for better or worse, to recall everything I've ever seen in perfect detail. Okay. Photographic memory? Oh, it's called hyperthymesia. Hyperthymesia. Though it's more commonly known as superior autobiographical memory. Okay. My friends considered it a disability and sympathize with the drawbacks, but scientists considered it a gift. It drove me insane when I was a kid. At some points, it caused me to hate cities and people in general. Okay. When I grew up, I left the city behind and started living a much quieter life out in the village near the mountains. As a result, I've only spent about a third of my life in busy urban areas, so I'm not really overburdened with memories of those places. Still, my memories are just as clear now as they ever were. I can see the friends I used to hang out with, smiling and laughing as if they were right here with me. Of course, that includes the beautiful scenery and the stars that used to twinkle bright all across the nighttime sky. Maybe that's why I couldn't shake my doubts about why this happened the way it did. Something just seemed off. I don't mean the Earth's surface being bleached white. I mean, it does feel like something even bigger has changed, but in a way I can't put my finger on it. Whatever it is, I've noticed it at different points during this journey. There was something different about the skies above Russia, Scandinavia, China, India. Whatever it was, they weren't the same skies I'd seen before. There must be some other change occurring in places I'm not privy to. Or maybe some other humans besides me are struggling to fight back. Interesting. Maybe they're doing their best to retake this world, this planet, this universe for humanity, even as I speak. Unfortunately, as intriguing as that possibility is, those places are much too far away for me to take a detour, and I have precious little time left as it is. Also, wait, did he say at the beginning... What did he say about Nevada? Okay, Southern Nevada, okay. I ran out of food yesterday, and my bike's not going to last much longer either. Again, once I reach my destination, my journey's over. It would be nice if whoever's causing these changes taking place around the world were to stop by the States. But I doubt anyone who's lost, aside as me and the rest of humanity, have anything close to that kind of good luck left. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the guy who was going to Area 51. That's right. What a strange feeling. Even if this is the end for me, in multiple senses, it still feels good to achieve the goal I set for myself. Why did humanity die out? Why did these alien invaders show up? Blue Book, yeah. Why did they conquer us by bleaching the Earth white? My heart is racing at the prospect of possibly uncovering the answers to these and all the other mysteries. I've arrived at the US Air Force Base, known once as Area 51. It's the one place, the only part of the texture, on the entire planet that managed to evade the bleaching. Interesting. The only part of the texture on the entire planet that managed to evade the bleaching. The sheer secrecy surrounding this place led to all sorts of rumors about high-tech experiments and training being conducted here. But you'd never know that looking at it now. Not only are there no survivors here, there's not so much as a single piece of cutting-edge equipment. Any seaplanes and armor tanks that may have been here before are long gone. And since there's no power, I doubt I'll be able to stock up on food or water either. On the plus side, the buildings are mostly untouched, so at least I shouldn't have to go sifting through rubble. Okay. I can't believe it. Rain clouds cropped up here out of nowhere. I guess this means it still rains in the last area on Earth that hasn't been bleached away. I pushed my excitement down to keep it from getting the better of me, and began carefully making my way through the base. I wonder why this is not bleached. Interesting. The rain clouds that cropped up in the sky overhead stuck around the whole time I was there. I learned several things from my expedition into the inside of the base, the part completely cut off from the outside world. I wish I could offer my own personal insights on what I found, but since I'm running low on both time and energy, I'll have to stick to just the facts. They don't have Crunchyroll to watch Bleach, I see. This base did in fact contain an alien life form, of course it did. (2018) Subject E relocation. 2018 Initiate Subject E examination. According to the documents I found, this subject had flown to New Mexico in the year 2018. The craft it had been piloting... Wait, what? The craft it had been piloting either burned up when it entered Earth's atmosphere, or was possibly destroyed by the subject itself, according to the handwritten note, leaving the subject completely exposed upon its discovery. The injury sustained during the emergency landing had left it critically wounded and near death. But by flash freezing it, the Air Force managed to preserve its life functions. They then brought it to its base. It's actually E.T. All the other records pertaining to the subject can be summed up in a single word: gruesome. The scientists performed all kinds of tests, experiments, and surgeries in order to keep this alien visitor alive. It had a handwritten note. I don't know why you would... Yeah, I don't know why they would have a handwritten note instead of a computer one, but... They conduct clinical trials with different kinds of medicine. They tested every known substance on Earth to see how it would react. They observed reactions that corresponded to pain. They observed reactions that corresponded to joy. To measure its endurance, they stopped supplying it with nutrients. Then they tried burning it, freezing it, melting it, attaching things to it. They studied its intestines around, cut off parts of its body, measured signals from the organ they thought was its brain. They performed all of this research. What could also be called the very crystallization of human history on the subject while it was still living. Bro, they pissed off some kind of like entity in space and they were like, you know what? They took one of ours. Let's go and fuck proper human history up because of it. It didn't take long for the surgical procedures meant to resuscitate the subject to morph into brutally exploitative experiments. And since the cells taken from the subject samples were made up of elements that didn't exist anywhere on the planet, it wasn't hard to imagine that further research could eventually lead to military and civilian applications. Truth be told, that was where the top brass's true interests lied. After all, ever since the turn of the 20th century, the energy race between nations had only continued to pick up speed. And there was now an insurmountable gap between industrialized nations and developing ones. I could tell from poring over the documents that they began with the best of intentions. They wanted their research to result in a better life for every person on Earth, help humanity move past its endless squabbling for wealth and forge ahead with new, loftier goals. Classic. Classic. However, Area 51's researchers didn't see things the same way. With every experiment they ran, they became more and more certain that the subject was emitting a constant, unknown signal. It was calling for help. Oh man. Surely no foreign gods are gonna pick up the signal. So they thought, if they kept running experiments on it, if they kept inflicting greater levels of pain on it, even more potential test subjects were bound to show up. Of course. Of course. Let it let it attract a herd. That's great for us. E.T. phoned home. That's why this all happened. This wasn't a natural disaster, it was a man-made one. But is that truly the reason? Ooh, okay. I would be surprised if it's not, because that's what it feels like on the surface. I finally know why those trees came here. Now, I just had to confirm one last thing. Was this the true cause? Was there really a Subject E here at this base? I had to see it for myself. And I had to do it before I die of malnutrition. It took me several days to discover that door. E-reference room. A secret area that had been built even further underneath the base's underground structure. I managed to open the door and make my way inside the sealed-off passageway. I can already tell there's something here. This is it. This is where I'll find the answers I've been seeking. It's just Abby. Or like Hokusai. There's just something different about the air in this passageway that makes that all too clear. My instruments aren't picking up anything unusual. Even through the passageway itself, it's like something from another world, entirely removed from what we think of as reality. I know this passageway is made out of iron and steel, but it feels like I'm walking on pulsating jelly. Ew. I make my way across the simultaneously hard, soft, warm, cold floor, one careful step at a time. Nico Arc. My body temperature is dropping like a stone. I can barely breathe. My consciousness is hanging by a thread. I can't even remember how many days it's been since I last had something to eat or drink. Soon, I won't even have enough energy left to talk into this recorder. But I can't stop now. I have to find the answers before I die. Answers that I'm sure lie just beyond this passage. Okay. Nothing's here. The only sound that escaped my lips was a quiet gasp of shock. It was the most retro room I could have imagined. If I hadn't known better, I would have thought it was located in the middle of one of the most high-tech bases on Earth. Wait, it was? I would never have thought. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. And yet, there it was atop the exam table. A bizarre thing. Oh, that resembled nothing so much as a dead tree. You know, I don't really see a tree here. What kind of voice does a creature have? Is it just like a generic?
Hey there. It's about time you showed up, Blue Book.
Well, that was interesting. I don't think that guy was a dead tree guy. Maybe not. That was interesting though. That was cool. So we were torturing the oh! Emergency meeting! Let's go! That's all, got a report. Any questions?
This isn't like you, Pepe. Didn't you always used to tell us we should act our cheeriest when we're lost? Unless, of course, you don't consider the Indian Lostbelt disappearing a loss at all.
My. I see that at least your sharp tongue has managed a full recovery, Kadok. Alrighty then, let me rephrase. Not only did I get in a fight with my Lostbelt's king, my very own servant washed his hands on me. And I had to run all the way here with my tail between my legs after Chaldea, our sworn enemy, saved my life. I'm clearly the best scripter. But at least the roasted bananas was super yummy.
Never mind, I take it back. You're just as shitty as ever. Now shut up already, will ya?
Now that's our pepperoncino. Besides, it's all too soon to declare yourself a loser. Knowing you, you must have really gotten in their good graces, right? There's more to a deathmatch than just slipping a knife between the other guy's ribs. Getting your opponent attached to you to use a pro-level long game move.
True.
So the way things are going, I'm betting their next destination will be their last. Am I right?
Oh, yes. This next one will settle things once and for all. They won't be going to your Lostbelt. Not yet. I mean, now that they have a ship, they're all but certain to come here. Even though that practically guarantees their demise.
Well, damn, that's so brave of them. Gotta give them props to that. Hats off to you, Chaldea. We couldn't have asked for a better guy to fill in that last seat. What was his name again? Ah, who cares? Like it makes any difference to me anyway. Point is, this next drink's for you, master of what's-his-face. You must be feeling real good about yourself now that you've strangled 4 innocent Lostbelts in their proverbial cradles. Yep.
Wait.
We can't be sure the Chaldeans will come to the Atlantic Lostbelt yet. Who knows? Maybe they'll end up gunning for you next. Barrel.
Did it for the SQ. Exactly.
So if you got time to be making shitty tasteless analogies, maybe you ought to spend it getting ready for them.
Huh? You serious, Kadok? You really think I might be next? Are you feeling okay?
What are you talking about? I'm just saying it's possible that...
The rage baiter battle.
Oh, Kishtaria hasn't told you. Well, hey, since all the alter egos aren't here at the moment, so you don't have to worry about them, you mind if I tell them myself, boss?
No, this directly concerns the next phase of the plan, so I'll fill them in myself. Seyfert, the Tree of Emptiness in Barrel's English Lostbelt, has already been felled. Oh shit! I secretly asked Barrel to see to it that the English Lostbelt would go away on its own accord.
Oh?
Interesting.
It's already been found. Then, they're saying the English Lostbelt doesn't exist anymore.
Nope. It ought to fall apart and disappear real soon now. And for the record, you have no idea how hard it was to pull that off.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess LB6 isn't happening, guys. It's scrapped.
The English Lostbelt, or the British Lostbelt as they like to put it. There's like 1,000 phantasmal beasts for every one of the few humans there. So you can easily find yourself in a whole different world with completely different rules if you go just a little way down the path. It's a hellish wonderland, and coming from me, a guy who was raised in the UK, that's saying something. He's British? He's British?
Oh, it all makes sense.
So it wasn't easy sweet-talking them into cutting down the tree of emptiness themselves. They're probably cursing my name to hell and gone for tricking them right about now. Not that it's gonna do them any good.
You didn't know? How was I supposed to know? Is he still your favorite? If I speak, I'm in trouble. Is that true? Because unless my eyes are playing tricks on me, I'm pretty sure I can still see a wall of light up around the English Lostbelt. That's just the Rongominiad or something. Don't worry about it. Yes, I've seen it too. But even so, the English Tree of Emptiness is most assuredly gone. Once the Tree of Emptiness grow tall enough to reach the stratosphere, their branches start to interfere with one another, resulting in a kind of network. And we haven't seen a single signal from Seifert for a few days now. Seifert. And that'll be long before that accursed wall of light, the world's end, follows suit and disappears as well. True. I'm sure of it.
Alright then, next question. Why'd you get rid of the English Lostbelt like this? I thought the Lostbelts are only supposed to fight each other once their territories made contact.
It just goes to show that there are exceptions to every rule, Kadok. This may be difficult for you to understand, since you have no way of knowing how deep London's, that is to say, the Clock Tower's abyss runs. The Clock Tower's abyss? But the English Lostbelt is the only one that cannot be allowed to remain. Okay, kinda based. Nothing good could ever come from it. Not for us, and not for the foreign god. However, the foreign god knows nothing of this planet's history, and we have no way to explain it. We can't even say anything to the priestess, as her role is purely observational. Hello? Okay. All that aside, Kadok and Pepperoncino, the fact remains that I should have told you about this, and I didn't. For that, I'm sorry.
No point apologizing about it at this point. I still don't like it, but at least I'm in the loop now.
Oh, man. Same here. Besides, I already figured out that Peril was up to something. But you know, Kirstaria, all that said, does that mean your Tree of Emptiness is the only one still operating?
Wait, what? Wait, what? What about, David's?
Don't be ridiculous. You two forgotten about David's Lostbelt? That leaves two.
Yeah.
I guess. The only problem with that is, I can't see anything that looks like a Tree of Emptiness anywhere around South America.
Well, we've kind of learned that trees of emptiness don't have to be very noticeable. Sometimes they're just completely invisible.
And so I take it that means all the branches connected to that canopy covering the sky are from the Atlantic tree then. Good grief. I really can't get anything past you, can I, Pepe? That's correct. My Tree of Emptiness is the only one receiving the blessings of the foreign god's earth-covering canopy. What's more, my Tree of Emptiness has also grown to complete maturity.
Okay, interesting.
Once we confirm that the English Lostbelt's disappearance, our plan will enter its final stage. The canopy hasn't only been absorbing The Earth's mana is also been soaking up all manner of cosmic rays, the kind that the Earth's magnetic field usually deflects. Okay. We'll focus the entirety of that combined energy onto a single point, thereby enabling the foreign god to descend upon this planet. From there, wait, whoa, okay. Okay. Oh shit, okay. From there, the changeover should be swift and all-encompassing. The old world will perish, a new world will be established on this planet. And I'll be the last human left. Oh, excuse,
There he goes talking a big game again. You sure that's all gonna go off without a hitch, Waldheim?
What do you mean by that?
The more time you spend grandstanding like some kind of puffed up royal, the more chances they'll have to show up and ruin everything.
I'm well aware of that, Kadok. Kaldia has always taken keen advantage of their opponent's negligence and pride to turn the tide in their favor. Which is why I sent out all the strongest forces at my command to the Atlantic. That's also why you haven't seen Canis here. Oh, wait, they're not. He's not at the Atlantic right now? Okay, he's working remotely. I see.
I wasn't worried or anything. Knowing you, I figured you'd have your bases covered.
I thought that this was at the Atlantic. So it would seem, wouldn't it? Then we might as well just sit back and see what Krishtaria's got. Yeah, I know I'll learn about it. I'm just thinking out loud. In that case, I think I'll keep mooching around here, just like Kadok's been. How about you, Beryl? If you stick around in the English Lostbelt?
Hey, you don't gotta tell me.
Wait, why are you no longer a hologram? Okay.
If I'd stuck around there, it'd just be a matter of time before they came for my head.
Wait, has he not been a hologram this entire time? I think he hasn't, actually. Okay, yeah, he has been, right? He just showed up right now. Okay. I wasn't tripping.
Beryl, when did you...
My. So you'd already long since flown to the coop. I should have figured you knew exactly what you were doing. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. He just left his Lostbelt as well and was like, you know what, that's dangerous. I'm just gonna come here. Fair enough.
Right? But seriously, I was downright terrified out there. I was all like, I can't take this crazy island anymore. I'm getting out of here while I still can. Then I jumped off a cliff into the ocean and had Canis come pick me up.
Okay. Yeah, he was kind of like aura farming. There was no reason for him to do that, but I respect it.
Oh, and get a load of this. You guys will never believe what I went through over there. See, that Lostbelt was home to a princess who knew nothing, and I do mean nothing about the ways of the world. So I figured I could take advantage of her in all sorts of ways if I got in her good graces.
Okay.
But she had her head up in a fairy tale land way more than I could have imagined. I mean, clingy. Clingy? Even when she found out I was a human spy, she didn't bat a damn eye.
Oh, I wonder who that could be. Interesting.
She just snuggled right up against me, saying things like, I would follow you into the bowels of hell itself. I mean, how stupid can you get? She knew I'd ruin her whole damn nation, and she didn't even care. How am I supposed to deal with that? It's beyond ridiculous. Take it from me, Kadok. Don't go putting the moves on royalty unless you're sure you know what you're doing.
Piss off. Don't you pull that big brother shit on me now. Besides, I'm never putting any moves on royalty again.
Poor guy. He's also traumatized. Trauma bonding. Wait, again? Did you just say again, Kadok? Had some experience with royalty then, have we?
So fast? We are. Hella fast.
Oh, I can tell this is going to be the best news I've heard in forever. Tell me everything, don't spare a single juicy detail.
Forget it. There's nothing to tell. If you don't have anything useful to say, then keep your mouth shut for once.
Hey now, you can't expect us not to care about something like this, right? I mean, it's not like romantic escapades are a regular thing for you. Come on, Pepperoncino, this calls for a change in venue. Hell, we could even get Koyanskaya in on this.
Poor guy. He's about to get rinsed. Oh, I'm so in. Yo, spill the tea, Kadok, spill the tea. Right now, I don't care what it might cost to coax some juicy secret tidbits out of Koyanskaya.
Fine. Go ahead and drink yourself silly. I'm going back to my room.
I love how he acts like a total angsty teenager. It's great. It fits him so well.
Come on, we're just having a bit of fun, Kadok. Lighten up for a change. Now, how about you show me where I can find a nice place to hang around? I only just got here, but I know this Atlantic Lostbelt is supposed to be amazing.
Oh, so they are in the Atlantic wait. Okay. If that's any indication, then we shouldn't have to worry about battle for a while, though I do hope the scent of blood will eventually wash off him. Anyway, let me know if anything changes, Wodime. It might not be too useful, but I'm sure there's still something I could do to help out. Kisharia is he's just watching. Interesting.
Now then.
The E is meant to be pronounced in Wodime? Isn't it Wodime? Or Wodime?
Now then. Perhaps it's time you consider sharing your own opinion before I make my final move, priestess.
Wodime? Okay, I thought so.
Wodime.
Wodimi? Sure, yeah. I'll just say Wodime.
This could be your your last chance, seeing as the foreign gods' disciples have yet to even realize what I have my own goals in all of this.
Oh, here she is, fish lady.
You must have seen the adjustments I made to the My Tree of Emptiness, along with the way my interests align with Zeus's, even if our conclusions differ.
My rice in Chinese. What a me.
But somehow, in spite of all that, you continue to do nothing. Very well then, I'll not waste more time asking you why you continue to insist on observing rather than acting. Nobody knows the foreign god even truly exists. Not even the disciples have ever seen them.
Oh, not even the disciples, huh? Interesting.
No, the fact is, not even they have any means of determining what the foreign god's true intentions may be.
Okay. So, what? They don't even know the intentions of the foreign god? They haven't seen the foreign god, they don't know their intentions, and then they are its disciples?
The foreign god is truly a god of emptiness. I cannot in good conscience leave mankind's fate to such a being. I'll eliminate Chaldea, watch over Zeus until he passes and establish the Tree of Emptiness as the reality.
Watch over Zeus until he passes. Huh. Interesting.
So continue to stay back and observe. Void shaped like a priestess.
Void shaped like a priestess. Wow.
Nobody else is left. I alone shall realize the future you failed to create.
Man, he can say some cool stuff though. Vodheim can say some cool stuff, not gonna lie. He does have that dog in him. Okay, wait, let me get some more tea. Quick 2-minute break, and then we continue with the intro. We are not done with the intro yet. Okay. Kenshin was keeping an eye on you. Let's go. Five days after the Nautilus test dive. I see you're all here ahead of the operation start time. Very good. Master Delivermet, servants, Mash Kyrielite. As of this moment, Keldia will assume its first battle station, and I don't want to hear any whining about how we're starting the operation 2 days ahead of schedule. Captain reported that the Nautilus test dive in void space concluded safely. So just you're all prepared for the genuine article then. How did the test dive go again? I feel like that's spoilers for IS. Yes, sir.
Yes, Director. We're completely over the sickness and are ready to begin the operation at any time. I'm sorry about this, everyone, but Kordov is right. The situation is dire. There was a change yesterday in the branches of the Tree of Emptiness, and we believe now covers the entire Earth.
There was a change yesterday in the branches of the Tree of Emptiness that we believe now covers the entire Earth. Okay.
These branches were previously circulating magical energy between them, like a network, but now they've begun funneling the energy towards the center of the Atlantic.
Oh, well. They're preparing for the foreign god to appear.
We don't yet know what this phenomenon signifies, but whatever it is, we can be certain that the energy is being stockpiled for use in a large-scale magecraft ritual. Currently, the amount of energy we've measured is already equal to that used for Getia's incineration of humanity.
Sheesh. Okay.
While we're unable to observe the Lostbelt's interior, Trismegistus has already declared it a disaster on a global scale. Therefore, I recommend that this anomaly, that is the Atlantic Lostbelt's Tree of Emptiness, be dealt with as swiftly as possible.
Yes, ma'am. This will be a short journey. In and out.
Magecraft ritual on the scale as the incineration of humanity. Then that would mean... Yep, the foreign god is sending to Earth.
Yep.
Every data fragment we've gathered up to this point is pointing directly towards that inescapable conclusion. That being said, we still don't know what this foreign god is, whether they really are a god, or hell, whether or not they even exist in the first place. Sorry for being so useless.
There's no need to apologize for that, Da Vinci. You can't help, we have so little information to work with. It's not your skills that are the problem, it's the encryptors not giving us anything to go on. Though, of course, it also seems that they don't know any more about this foreign god than we do. I expect the only crypter who does know the truth is their leader, Krishtaria Wodheim. Not to worry. I expect that too will be made quite clear over the course of this operation. Both the English Lostbelt and the South American Lostbelt currently appear to be stagnant, with neither showing any signs of expanding their territory. Therefore, as we've previously discussed, Chaldea will be directing all of our resources towards eliminating the Atlantic Lostbelt. Okay, easy.
And now, our preparations for that operation are complete. The Nautilus has been equipped with an ultra-long-range lens capable of observing outer space, and a record-breaking magecraft barrier from all of human history.
Okay.
The Shadow Border has been overhauled to such a significant degree that it could also be called a wholly new machine. Both the Nautilus and the Border have been outfitted with identical functionality in the unlikely event that one of them is scuttled.
Identical functionality. Okay.
And Miss Kyrielite's round table has been infused with enough magical energy to summon a number of servants on site.
Okay, nice. Fully charged up.
My only regret is that we weren't able to finish an Ortnex replacement unit before circumstances forced our hand.
Could we give her, like, the old mesh?
No, don't worry about that. I'll continue to work on its design myself. There should already be enough materials for the reconstruction on board the border. So as long as you're able to discover or otherwise procure a concept power enough to fill in for one of its bullets.
That's Galahad, great.
I'll be able to put the whole thing together in the time it takes you all to eat lunch.
Mesh is like the only support unit I have on this account, man. Please.
Right, both my ultra-long-range sniper training and the Ortnex's transformation sequence have been cleared for action. If it needs to be deployed to give us an edge during a decisive battle, I promise I'll wield it to the best of my ability.
What's this about a transformation sequence?
No.
What? Please. Please.
No. Just pretend you didn't hear any of that. Besides, we still do not know if it will even be relevant here.
Please.
Now then. As a command room officer who will be holding down the fort in your absence, I would once again like to give my usual order to those of you on the field team. The situation has changed significantly. I'll not say we do not have a minute to spare, but I will say that the time is definitely not on our side.
Hans Shakespeare Mozart. Yeah. Good. Good one.
What's more, it looks like this was the case for our most key point of attack as well, the Atlantic Lostbelt.
The Super Saiyan or next form. Oh, I would be so down.
They've now put us in check before we had a chance to do the same to them. This is probably going to be longer than any battle you have fought to date, both in terms of the number of enemies and the path you'll need to take to reach your destination.
50 star bombs. Great. Fantastic.
Even a zero cell can only take you to the Lostbelt's outer edge, which in this case means there will be more distance between you and the Chi of Emptiness than ever before. So I urge you all to handle yourselves even more cautiously and cool-heartedly than you have been so far.
Okay.
In this Atlantic Lostbelt,
I can't even speak anymore, man.
the act of learning about its world may actually end up working against you. So I ask that you all stay strong, and you simultaneously be proud of your own latent potential.
Okay.
If you ever reach a point where you decide you cannot continue with the operation, feel free to come back here immediately.
Atlantis? Yep.
No, what am I saying? Now's not the time for pessimism.
Her gaze looks so deadpan. Yeah, it does.
This is all my third process's fault. She's been incessantly insisting since yesterday that this supply cannot work.
She already calculated this, of course, yes. It was all according to her calculations, yes.
Alright, let's all go out there and take back our Earth. Field team, go ahead and board the border, starting with Master Delivery Mat. Once I've confirmed that all of your vitals are green, you are to untether the Nautilus from reality.
How do you evaluate her uniform here to the one she has in Carnival Phantasm? I think I prefer the design in Carnival Phantasm of Xion, but I will say that I prefer the personality of Xion here, because it's a lot more expressive. It's a lot more fun. The other one feels obviously very monotone on purpose and like a very computery robot-esque. But I do prefer the outfit in that one.
From there, you'll execute the Zero Cell, and this operation will commence in earnest. Order, Lostbelt number 5, Suborder, those who cross the Sea of Stars. Make sure you all give it everything you have, and I look forward to your safe return.
Don't let Lasagna know they'll mash the wrong combination. Prologue. Don't worry, guys. We're starting the prologue now. Whoa. Why is Sanson here? Oh, from intro to prologue. Dion! Yo! What? Why are we... Okay, sure, man. Why are we in French? Looks like this is as far as I go. I'm sorry, Dion. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind.
Sanson, Ah! Come on, Dion. Don't let up for a moment. And don't worry about what might happen later. This is the only chance you've got. It bounced off. I can't believe how tough his armor is. Gah! He's not even using his normal phantasm. Normal phantasm. Fleur de lis.
Oh, is that Odysseus? I see. A series of strikes made in tandem with a lily-based illusion.
It didn't even scratch him.
What a joke.
Yeah.
It's over. Proper human history. We've destroyed every last one of your nests.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I know, what Odysseus's outline looks like. He's a robot.
This started long ago,
Or at least his armor looks like a robot.
and it's ended long ago.
Ah, you mean them. The Olympus alter ego will deal with them. Olympus alter ego. Interesting. Did you think this would all be over once they arrived? Could just be some goofy hair. There's no path forward for you. Any future you may have had is gone. You can submit to us and live, or oppose us and die. Which will it be, proper human history?
We'll never submit.
Also, whose servant are you, Dion? You're probably just a stray, what's it called? A stray servant? I see. Then, that it is. Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of gruesome for a servant death. Rogue. But same diff. That's it. We found the ley line, sir. Good. This is the last one. Once you've used it to summon a servant, causing it to go dormant, we'll destroy it completely. Our enemies should have known better than to give us time to prepare it for their arrival. Now, we'll ensure that they have no chance whatsoever of defeating us. Without a catalyst, the only sort of heroic spirit that can be summoned here will be drawn to its place by sheer coincidence, but make sure you stand back all the same. We may end up summoning a berserker after all. But why? Okay. Yes, sir. Hear me now. In the name of our great demiurge. Come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. Come forth and dedicate your life to Olympus, to this land brimming with the breath of the gods. Who is it? Show me the outline. I can recognize it. I'm gonna guess there's been too many guys.
Where am I? Wait, who am I? Are you my master?
Yes, I am. From here on, you'll dedicate your body, your life, and your skills to Olympus, down to your very last drop of blood. It's through this servitude that your life will have meaning.
What do you mean by that?
If this is beyond your comprehension, then your only task is to die. The steely man spoke quietly, but his words carried an unmistakable fury.
Yes, master. My life is yours to command.
The servant kneeled low, bowing their head before their new master. It was then that man lost interest. All that mattered to him was that the servant was not an enemy. For his thoughts were already focused on the true enemy that lay before him. Chaldea. The invaders who would see our world destroyed. I'll never let you reach Olympus. It's here in Atlantis that you will meet your end. Ah, of course, it's Steely Dan from JoJo Part 3. I see. My bad. None of you will escape. None of you will survive. I'll slaughter you all where you stand. Prepare for battle. We don't get to see the outline of the other servant. Oh well, I guess we'll see. Meanwhile, a man and a woman watch as a certain sea craft makes its way across the ocean. Is this the man or is this the woman? Are they serious? Is that really all those fools that Chaldea brought to try to cross the sea?
They're here? Where? Oh, that must be it. Wow, what an awesome ship.
John Chaldea.
Although, I guess it's a little concerning. It's a beautiful ship, but it was way too small for these waters. That might have been too soon for them to make their move. Worst case, this might be over before it's even begun. I just hope they haven't let their victories over those other 4 lost belts go to their heads.
Wow, that's harsh. Here I thought I sensed you were firmly on the Master of Chaldea's side.
Hell yes, I am. I can't help but go weak in the knees for delivery, Matt.
Calm down, ma'am.
That's how I'm only a little concerned for him and his team. Looks like they're bound to have yet another rough start.
You find that a happy turn of events. Even now, I still cannot fathom how your mind works. Is it because of your love for dire predicaments? I swear, you're far more berserker than Saber. Well, actually, I'll have you know. You'll be lucky to know.
Well, of course I'm going to smile about this. I'm genuinely thrilled that they made it here. How about you? Did you not expect Chaldea to show up here now?
Well, I hadn't ruled it out. How unfortunate that this is the worst possible scenario for them. At last, I'll finally get to see them lose.
Wow, you sound happy. Though you certainly don't look it.
I can understand them having such a hard time in Russia. It was their first Lostbelt after all. I can accept their pathetic showing in Scandinavia, as that was a world too kind for its own good. I can turn a blind eye to their raucousness, what the hell, in China, for that was a world too long without any manner of festivity. And I can concede that they had a right to be so self-righteous in India, but that was a clear-cut case of good and evil. No doubt it is owing to these experiences that the Chaldeans are likely thinking something along the lines of, the Atlantic Lostbelt may be a threat, but there must still be a way to overcome it. But that would be wrong. There's no problem here that needs to be solved. None. So you're saying there's no tree here? Interesting. This Lostbelt is already perfected and is actively moving ahead to the stage beyond proper human history. Well, actually, I'ma have you know, we're gonna cut down the tree. And kill the king. And kill Wodheim. The Chaldeans should have already come here with the intention of defeating this Lostbelt. Shouldn't have come here with the intention of defeating this Lostbelt. And they especially shouldn't be trying to learn more about it.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that coming to this Lostbelt with any intention other than its complete and utter annihilation is a terrible mistake. I can only hope they realize the error of their ways before they're completely wiped out. Alternatively, well, no matter. I have my own work to do. How about you? If you like, I could take you to their ship right now. The only two you managed to kill are the best girl and lover of your horse. Oh, man.
No thanks, I'm good. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for them at the enemy's main base.
Did I misspeak? I thought it was clear that as the Chaldeans are going about this now, they're all going to end up dead.
Oh no, I understood you. I just don't agree. Sure, they might suffer a horrific defeat and end up losing everything, but there'll still be enough of them left to fight back. So in the meantime, I'm going to do what I'm best suited for, so that I can be ready to pass the torch to them once they finally doggedly make their way to their goal.
I see. And then you can also see how this is going to end, albeit in your own way. Very well, then. Go on ahead to Olympus. If nothing else, the Chaldeans should make an excellent decoy.
Right? The gods can't tear their eyes away from them.
Oh.
So, on that note, guess this is goodbye, Chaldean. If I run into you again there...
You won't. This is the last time we'll ever meet. My eyes see no further trace of you once we go our separate ways here. Okay.
Well, at least that ought to look... or keep things nice and simple then. Hey, do me a favor and tell them I'll be waiting for them up ahead, okay? Thanks!
Bye. That fool. As if I would ever pass along such a message. Don't worry, I know it. That aside, I never would have thought she would make the trek to Olympus via consecutive drifting. She truly is her own personal raceshift device. Nice. Unfortunately, Chaldea, the same cannot be said of the rest of you. The insurmountable iron wall that is the fleet of Olympus will rain shots down upon you like a meteor shower before you can even see them coming. And even if you somehow manage to get past that, you will then need to face the nihilist god of the sea. Do you truly understand your position here, Delivery Matt? You have no time to spare to learn about this Lostbelt. The moment you attempt to do so, or get to know its scripter, will be the moment your journey comes to an end. That's cool. Your incorrigibility has helped you prevail thus far, but you can't count on it forever. Okay. The Nautilus continues to make its way across the sea. Imaginaries after this, or at least I'm playing it after it. After confronting, overcoming, and emerging triumphant against 4 Lostbelts, its crew prepares to face the 5th and most formidable of all. Thank you, narrator. Thank you, Mr. Narrator. Ooh, depth, A+. 12,000 BC, the day to bring down gods. Ancient Ocean of the Dreadnought. Yeah.
Damn, you could cut attention in here with a knife. This is finally it, Master.
Yeah. You should open the boss fight document. Oh, wait. Is it Arrow 1 or Section 1? Wait, let me check. Act 1, Arrow 1. Also, do we have a wheel, by the way? For it? We might not. Come now, what's with the long faces? Given how obviously weak and pathetic the 6th and 7th Lostbelt appear to be. Yep, nice. This is shaping to be our decisive battle.
That's exactly it, Shabs. Come now, this tension's been making your sphincter tighten up just as much as ours, right?
Does he not send it? Nice.
That right there shows you how little you actually know about the world of Magecraft, Kidney Pie. Have you know that the tension I'm expecting right now is nothing like all of yours? No, I'm genuinely freaking out here, and I'll thank you not to lump me in with your everyday ordinary nerves.
All good, Jens, all good. Have a good one. Have a good one.
As far as mages go, Cadoxim Lupus was at the bottom of the barrel. Every aspect of the boy, from his skill to his lineage to his resolve, was surely genuinely substandard. Ophelia Famersalon's mystic eyes may have been menacing, but she was still just a girl with no killer instinct.
Hey, don't shit talk my girl.
Octa Hinako was, well, her very existence may have been cheating the system, but she was never actually a mage. I would put her in the same category as any extremely dangerous wild animal.
Also, I saw comments saying that Akta Hinako is actually, like, according to Tsukihime lore and stuff, she's not an actual true ancestor, she's a bit different. But FGO just characterized her as a true ancestor anyways.
As for Peperoncino,
I saw that on the Carnival Phantasm reaction, because they were talking about true ancestors with Arsued and stuff.
on second thought, he's so slippery I don't even know how I would go about evaluating him, so let's just say he's the exception to the rule.
I don't know, Robert. No idea.
My point is, Krishtaria is on an entirely different level than the other cryptars. There's simply no comparison. Oh, does that mean you've met him before? Perhaps at the Mages Association? Oh, please. Well, technically, I suppose we do both come from equally distinguished families, but never mind that. Listen, the clock tower is where the true geniuses come together. There, even mages with talents well beyond average are considered to be strictly ordinary. As such, simply being able to stand out there marks you as someone capable of changing the very world. Krisharia Wodheim has been acclimated as one of the brightest stars by the elite aristocrats of the Bartholomew faction.
Malloy?
As well as the Democrats of the Trembelio faction. And even the staunch
Jesus Christ, English!
neutralists of the Meluastea faction alike.
Yeah, Chin did call her fairy, I think. He's speaking facts.
Despite their differences, they all had equally high hopes that he would be one to rebuild the world's deteriorating foundation of magecraft.
Those are just words. He's just he's just saying stuff.
They even thought he might have gone on to found the 13th department as study at the clock tower if he hadn't decided to join Chaldea.
Really? I had no idea Krisharia was so highly regarded in London. And yet, you never met him yourself, huh, Gordy?
A word salad, yeah.
Of course not. I was always cautious about who I reached out to there, after all. And Krisharia received no end of support from all the other successors to nobility, young men who were obligated to carry on their family names. You see, anyone from a mage family, no matter how prestigious, would never dare disobey their father. For them, their fathers, some of whom are genuine monsters who have been alive hundreds of years, are the most terrifying beings in existence.
Yeah. Yeah, look at Zoken. Bro's been alive for God knows how long.
And yet, even in the face of these wicked old foxes from the previous era of magecraft, Krisharia was never afraid to speak his mind openly. My guess is that his confidence stemmed from the sheer superiority of the magical circuits he had, circuits that have helped him go his entire life without ever losing to anyone.
Yeah, Zoken was there for the first Holy Grail War, right? So, at least like 200-ish years.
He always carried himself as though he were a king, as though he had been chosen by the gods. He was both confident and idealistic, yet distinctively humane, despite being both cool-headed and ruthless. He set the top records in all sorts of fields at the clock tower, many of which remain unbroken to this day.
The sea is called 500-year-old grudge. Sheesh. Krisharia is #1 aura farmer? Guess so.
I still remember feeling keenly aware of how talent and charisma are something you're either born with or you aren't, while peering over at him from behind a convenient pillar.
Oh, yeah. I could see Tabo doing that. I bet he was tearing at a handkerchief and glaring at him.
Yeah, true.
The director's right. Krisharia was a bona fide genius who excelled at absolutely everything.
I know.
It's true. My grown-up self has memories along those lines too.
Okay, are we gonna stop glazing him?
And they're telling me that while I was definitely an unparalleled genius in every human endeavor under the sun, Krisharia was an indomitable genius when it came to magecraft.
I thought David was the genius, did I? No, wait, what? No, I thought Krisharia was the genius.
Oh, sure, he is too. Just of a different sort. Again, these memories belong to my previous self who interacted with Imei, so I can't fully vouch for them. But it's said David is the type who could make the impossible possible, while Krisharia is the type who could master anything we know can be done. So while it's not like one type is necessarily better than the other when it comes to being a leader, I'd have to say being able to put together a foolproof plan like Krisharia could was the way to go.
Nonetheless, the fact remains that they're both peerless geniuses. I can't say I relish the thought of opposing either one of them. Well, we're gonna have to do it.
You can say that again. Maybe you feel lucky they'll underestimate us and let down their guard.
I don't think we can count on that. Kishtaria always gave everything his whole effort, even combat simulations. I remember it seemed to me like he had a real aversion, a hatred almost, to settling for anything less than what he wanted, or what we wanted.
Yeah, what he wanted. Okay, yeah.
A genius who refuses to take the easy way out. Perhaps this means he was actually just a hard worker.
Yeah, you might be onto something.
No, I wouldn't say that. According to Chaldea's records, Kishtaria lived a perfectly ordinary life during his time there. If anything, Kadok worked way harder than he did. He spent dozens of hours training for every one of Kishtaria's.
Well,
Oh,
also, do we know which generation Krishtaria is from compared to like Quodime? Isn't that like a big deal as well? Did they say it?
Anyway, that's pretty much all we have to go on, so I think that's enough Kishtaria speculation. We may not know exactly what we're up against, but whatever they throw at us, we'll be ready.
Because it's not like really fair comparing like a 10th generation mage to a first generation mage, you know? Like in his family tree. Like how many generations has his family or mage class been passed down to him? Like how many generations of knowledge does he have?
We used every last bit of the magical energy resources we accumulated to get to this point. Now, thanks to the Nautilus acting as the Shadow Border's outer layer, crossing the ocean is a proverbial walk in the park.
Illan later. Great.
Not that this even comes close to what the Nautilus can really do.
I understand your disappointment, but I'm afraid the Shadow Border's safety is of paramount importance. Quite so. With his manifold bounded field spells,
With his manifold.
the new engine that lets us use magical energy to propel ourselves through water at high speeds, and the Aeronax Phantasm serving as our naval ram, we should even be able to cross the bodies of magma if we're so inclined.
Of course. The Nautilus and I have seen it all and can handle anything, but I would like to avoid damaging the ship if we can.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense then. Age of Gods. That would make sense. That's not a very fair comparison then. Someone who has thousands of years of knowledge implanted into him versus someone who has like 200 years of knowledge.
Hello, this is Shion. I'm reading you loud and clear. I made sure you all have as much food and drink as the border can possibly carry. This is, without exaggeration, the best we're able to do at this point. If you fail with all of this going for us, I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
I mean, yeah, you can beat with someone from it, but it's still not a fair comparison.
Oh no, oh not to worry. If we do fail here, at least we won't have to concern ourselves with the next year's budget. The smart thing to do now is to use everything we've caught and let the rest sort itself out later. Oh, I do hope we can find a ley line and summon more servants soon. As things stand now, we don't have nearly enough in the way of fighting forces. Come now, Gordolf. You know why that is just as well as any of us. Given the battles we fought in the other Lostbelts thus far, summoning servants on site gives us much better odds. Besides, Master Deliverment can only form temporary contracts with so many servants. I'm afraid you'll just have to keep a stiff upper lip as best as you can for now.
Okay, we're about to reach the stone wall. It might have been impenetrable from the Shadow Border prior to its upgrade, but now, things are different. Activating imaginary Aeronax Phantasm. Lostbelt phenomenon identified. Naval RAM assimilation. Successful.
Here we go.
Untethered from reality. Void space dive penetration mode. Zero cell. Unfurl.
Let's go. Oh, okay. It looks very Odysseus coded. Interesting. Sir, the lookout just reported a faint ripple at Eastern 4, the White Wall. Of course, it could just be an underwater earthquake. Ah. Do you really think we would be seeing an oceanic earthquake now? No, it's almost certainly Chaldea. He looks so anemic in this ascension compared to like the later ones. He looks so stripped down. They may be arriving a little later than expected, but the plan otherwise remains the same. Assume they have succeeded at diving through Eastern 4, and train your sights on their most likely emergence point. Schwan. All hands and ships to battle position, and hurry up with the Lamia deployment. Yes, sir. Listen up, do not treat these foes as you would typical rogue servants. Servants who have formed a contract with the master are stronger than you think. Do not for a moment think yourself above them. Let down your guard, and you will find yourself the hunted rather than the hunters. Oh, here's a chance to show his face? I see. Yes, sir. Very well then. I'll leave this in your hands. Blank. Is this the servant that he summoned?
Understood. The echidna production is coming along extremely well.
They're making echidnas? Yo! Oh, what the fuck is this shit? Is this an echidna? Doesn't look like the echidna that I know. Is it possible to manufacture those things?
Yes, well, at least the prototypes.
Shh. Damn engineers. After all this time, you still haven't been able to complete them. Well, no matter. Send them in. Yep, it's Knuckles.
Yes, sir. Activate the echidna.
Oh, right away, sir. Wait, sir? I've been giving it a female voice. Shit. Okay. Well. It's Knuckles. A creature that spits out monsters in spite of the tremendous pain it causes. It's indeed the mother of life. You can see an echidna in Sabertooth's attacks? Really? The mother of life. This should have all manner of applications. Come on, move it, move it. Go, go, go. Who is the beam cells? Head for the target coordinates. Full speed ahead. The third fleet has arrived at the target coordinates. Echidna is Stefan's wife. Lamias are now ready to deploy. Your orders, sir. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that now from the Ptolemy event. Take them out. Chryser's child, which is Medusa's child? Interesting, interesting. Ooh, baby. It is time. Okay. Okay. Sick. You'll fill certain conditions within a set number of turns and you'll be defeated. What? Okay. Would you like to start the quest? You'll form your party. Okay, sure. Prologue ended. Crisis after crisis. That sounds great. Oh shit, this is the Nautilus? Okay. Looks cool. Bigger than I expected.
Zero cell complete. Returning to reality space now. The outside ocean is ice cold. I hate to say it after we just arrived, but we already got our work cut out for us.
You can see it in Nemo MP. Yep. I do remember it now.
All hands, let's keep a tighter grip on this situation than a blue-ringed octopus does on its prey. We need to be able to respond at a moment's notice.
Isn't the blue ring octopus the really venomous one? Toxic one? I set a 999 Nemo with K-scope as a refresher. Great.
Right.
Yes?
I was hoping I could wait a little longer until Shion finishes reworking my equipment. But it looks like the circumstances won't allow for that. No, our future is always just hanging on by a thread.
So we're finally heading for the Atlantic. Just what sort of civilization could these people possibly have built there? I'm afraid it's all but impossible to say at this point, given the fantastical nature of this world's history. All the more so given that we're dealing with a kind of nation that none of us have ever seen before.
At least there's water here, true.
I expect the truth of the matter will be more difficult to pin down than a passing mugger. However, there's one thing I can say for certain. Greece is the home of one of the most famous and influential mythologies in all the world. The gods of Mount Olympus. It's therefore highly likely that they had a strong influence on this Lostbelt.
Yup. Very tiny but super venomous, yup.
Atlantis is currently thriving much more than any other Lostbelt on Earth. You can tell that from the fact that we can observe its tree of emptiness from outside the storm wall, if only just. That means it's grown so large it is now impossible to cover up. It's hard to believe something so imposing could be so empty. I expect a tree like that will put up quite a fight, indeed, when it's finally time to cut it down.
Ugh, I am not looking forward to the tree fight eventually. Oh, those are the most annoying ones. Actually, the previous one was kind of easy. I just hate AoE attacks.
Alright, reality space established. Hull, stable. We'll start to emerge once we've confirmed that there are no hostiles nearby. Hostiles detected. Abort surfacing. Damn it, I can't believe how sharp their eyes are. Not only have they already seen us, they're headed straight for us.
What? You mean we're already under attack? What in the world are you doing, Captain?
Same, yeah.
They were waiting for us. They must have pinpointed our location in the time it took us to establish reality space after the Zero Cell. What kind of observational equipment are they using? That's like throwing a stone into the ocean and tracking it down using nothing but the sound it made. I know it didn't make so much as a peep. We didn't make so much as a peep. My diving is smoother than the slickest dolphins. The only thing they could have possibly spotted is the faintest ripples we made when we entered the Lostbelt. And to do that, they would have had to be continuously observing the entire storm wall without a moment's rest.
Never mind how this happened. Just get us out of here. Damn it. Manure, full reverse.
It's the first time that they actually consider us a threat. I mean, there was also, in China, right? When Hinako came up to us immediately to fight us. But Qin Shi Huang didn't consider us a threat immediately, though.
Wait. Don't take any evasive maneuvers just yet. Pull up to the monitor and take a look at the surface. Hurry!
What? That's cool.
What are those? How awesome! Those ships are using technology beyond anything in our civilization, and a whole fleet at that. What are you doing, Marines? I don't want to listen to Shion prattling on either, but you can't just cut her off. Don't blame us, Captain. It's not our fault. Some sort of atmospheric interference has cut off our connection to Nolan Chaldea.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh. I've got a report to make too, Captain. It's not just enemy ships, picking up a servant out there on the water too. The one we really didn't want to run into.
And 12,000 BC technology, of course.
Ha! About time you Chaldea cretins got here. Now I'm gonna murder the absolute shit out of you for making me wait all this time.
You know, I was wondering if Canis is gonna have any kind of interaction with Nemo, considering that Nemo is the son, or at least partially the son of Poseidon. Canis, the Divine Spirit. She's here with this entire fleet.
What are you lot waiting for? Get us the hell out of here now. We don't have any other options.
Okay, a transmission.
Is it Shion?
No, it's not.
Attention to enemy vessels from Chaldea. Attention, enemy vessels from Chaldea. Requesting line of communication, over. Care to level your poor summer Canis in the dusty old archives? Hell no. A transmission. Does this mean their civilization has advanced to the point that they've developed long-range communications as well, even if only once it used magical energy?
I'm going to pick up delivery mat.
Wait, what? I'm going to pick up delivery mat. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, you're on.
This is God of Music, commander of the Shadow Border, speaking on behalf of Northern Chaldea.
I'm Odysseus, commander of the Olympus Defensive Forces.
What?
I'm contacting you with your first and only warning. We have come to kill you. There will be no surrender, no offers of amnesty, and no negotiations. We'll not stop until we've confirmed that every last one of you is dead. Beep. The pressure's so intense he can't even get a word out. This communication is terminated, as you will be shortly. Okay, that goes hard. So we can't even attempt to talk things out in an effort to maintain the status quo. The situation could not be worse.
We just have to make an escape. There's no way we can possibly defeat Canis at sea. Engineer, grab a salt lick. I'm gonna crank the engine as high as it can go.
What's that? You wanna run that by me again, you cat bastard? What kind of predicament did you get my poor little ship into? When this is over, I'm gonna kick your ass so hard you'll taste nothing but shoe leather for a week. Shoe leather. Alright guys, I'm taking the safety valve of the Triton wheel. All 4 compartments now running simultaneously. 30 seconds until we're at full battle speed.
Holmes, maneuver. Set a course for minus 1200 seconds. We're going to dive back onto the... we're going to dive back once the engine hits critical.
Yes, I'm well aware. Preparing for zero cell now. Throw the prototype at them. We'll move to cut them off while it keeps them busy. Oh, the echidna? Yes, sir. Opening cage and inputting target. Injecting Theos Cleronomia. Okay. Go, go, go! It's still not enough. Canis, you go too.
You don't gotta tell me. No way I'm letting them get away. I'm gonna make them all wish they'd never been born. Especially that little runt.
That little runt? Is it Nemo? Yep. Okay. This is what I was saying. I see. That vessel up there smells of Triton. They do say the sins of their parents are visited upon the child. Though why Poseidon would bother to create such dull familial bonds is beyond me. Here we go. This was what I wanted to see.
I'm getting something on the sonar. Hostile contact, closing fast. Crap, it's going to intercept us before it can zero cell.
If you get hit now, the Nautilus' outer layer will be completely shattered. Abort Zero Cell. Change the spells over to physical defense. Da Vinci, give me an escape route. Our only hope is to smash through this dragnet.
What about us, Captain?
You head out with Mesh and hold back that servant on the surface.
Oh shit.
If Canis makes it inside the ship, we will be well and truly done for. I'll solidify the water near the Nautilus so you can use it as a foothold. Hopefully that'll be enough. Understood. Master!
Let's go.
Roger that. Surfacing now. Opening the hatch.
What in a Kerberos? What the hell is that? Keruberos. Cerberus.
It's a completely new type of enemy. It doesn't match anything in our records. I would normally encourage you to approach it with caution, but I'm afraid we simply don't have the time. Those other ships are making their way here as we speak. If we take too long, they'll have us completely trapped.
Right. I'll be as careful as I can. Engaging now. Waiting your orders, Master.
Let's go. Okay, well, this is a boss fight. Question mark. I would guess that it's probably a berserker, but I guess we'll see. Do we have the wheel? We do. Normal. I'm guessing. Wait, let me check. Normal wheel. I can close LB4 as well because we don't need it anymore. Let's see. I have no idea. Argonauts assemble. Great. What's that? Well, let's see what Zeno cooked up. I swear to God. No. Okay, what's this? Roll again for 2 options? Fuck! We're combining 2 options. This is one of the worst ones. Let's see what we get. Don't... I hate this one. I hate Protect the King. Welfare is so bad. Oh, fuck. What's this? Skill issue? What's this one? 1 skill per turn? So what's this? Hello? Okay, this is gonna be a scout turn. We're gonna be scouting out the enemy here. It's Kev's day, I guess so. We're gonna be scouting out the enemy in this turn. Saber. Welfare Saber. If there's a turn where you use no skills, you lose. Unless all skills are on cooldown, yep. Satanta. And also Hokusai. You also cannot use 2 skills, yep. I'm guessing this luck thing is gone now, so I'm just gonna do it here. This claw is, well, wait, was it?
think so, right? Is there anyone else that I would want? I mean, Shiki, I'm not using. There's also a Jerker, actually. Yeah, she is nice. Let me think. This team is hella scuffed. Saber Lily counts. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yarandu as well. I do. Yep, I know. I do know that one. Don't worry. Shit. Do you not have enough mats to get Nightingale to 222 or 333? I think I have exactly 0. I think I have exactly 0 Archer 1-star mats or whatever they are. The blue mats for archers. So... No. That's impressive. Thanks. I appreciate that. 4. Thanks. Blue balls? Blue balls. That's the one. Lotto's coming up. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saving for. Okay, let's scout out the enemy. One skill per turn. Okay. It's a Berserker. 700k. Increase attack, decrease damage taken. Okay. Interesting. Do master skills count as one skill? Wanna do farming stream during Lotto? Fuck no. That does not sound fun. Do master skills count? I feel like Zeno's gonna say yes. No, I don't think so. Nice. Okay, let me not look at chat now. How much was that? 0. 8 turns remaining as well. Okay, that's fine. How much is this? I feel like I just... Oh, fuck. What's this hand? Okay, I feel like I should invest everything into my Hokusai. I mean, isn't this one kind of dead, though, right now? Ooh. I mean, might as well do it just for the C-stars. Actually, is this C-star gather rate for multiple turns? It is. I kind of want to do this to make sure that she's alive, and also C-star gather rate this turn to make sure that this one crits. And then next time I can do this, and it should generate enough. Or I can do this and this. No, I'm gonna do this. Crit with that. Guts as well. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Next time I'm also gonna use my master skill with my Hokusai. Attack up. Oh! Oh. It didn't hit her. How much is this? It's not even enough. Fuck. That's really bad. I thought it was gonna be at least 30. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Okay. How do we do this? Oh fuck, I don't have enough. Ew! Wait. This doesn't count. Can I loop? Probably not, but like, what's the other code? Or CC? I could go 1, 2, 3, or I could go this, but I kind of want to loop. I feel like looping is just so much, or at least trying to loop as much as possible is better. Maybe a rainbow chain would be enough damage to kill or to break, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, it wouldn't have been enough. Did to this one? Oh, why is the MP gain so bad though? Guard? Nice. Oh, goodbye. Oh my god! That's fine. Now what? Wait, is this even enough? It is, okay. This is so hard. I can stun him next turn. I kind of want to... Oh, fuck, maybe I should have done this to, like, neutralize... I don't know what his MP is going to end up being. We'll see. Maybe I should have... no, it's fine. Because what if my Hokusai gets one shot here? That's big damage. 70? Oh, nice. 70%, baby. Rock and roll. Yeah, Hokusai got killed here. Thank God I didn't do the... Yeah, thank God I didn't do Hokusai Arts card. I was thinking about it. Now... Ugh, there are a few ways I can play this. I don't know what his MP is. If his MP is single target, then my Psycha can taunt it away. I could also stun here. Probably break with this. But then next turn what? How much is my MP gain with this? I don't think it's enough. Also, one thing that I can do here is I can use this turn to evade up with Jalter or Jerker, stun him here, evade up with Jerker, and then next turn I can evade up with Psycha, just in case this is a multi-target or a multi-AoE attack. I'm gonna waste one turn of evade on Jerker, but it might be... Let me try that, because I don't know what he does. And then let me use this turn to do this, because this is a 3-turn thingy. Can I break him here? I think so. 9k attack, 12k attack, 11k attack. And then this one has 9k attack. And then Berserkers take 2 times damage from archers and riders, but they only take 1.5 times damage from other Berserkers. Which means I'm pretty sure this is the most damage, if these two crit, or at least one of them crits. This should be enough damage though. Crit, at least one of them needs to crit though. I think this is enough. Both of them crit, nice. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay. 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 Berserkers give the least amount of MP when they get hit, I see. Master skill should count. Oh. Okay, well. Well, we know for the next one. We know for the next one. Ooh, okay. After Zeno said nah, Kev said master skills count. Oh, I see. I didn't want to look at chat because it's a boss fight, so the second I saw Zeno say nah, I looked away. Okay, and now I think there's no more boss fights for Act 1. There's no more boss fights until Act 5. Okay. Now we can go back to the ordinary battles, you know? Which means bond farming, baby. Oh, this is a nice team as well. I like this team a lot.
What? What in the world is that thing? And how is it so absurdly strong?
I can't get a read on it. Our scans are being deflected or something. All of its stats are showing us up as unknown. If our instruments can't even measure it, I think that means it might be a divine beast.
It's Cerberus. The gatekeeper of hell.
Yeah.
It's too damn strong.
I'm going to release my noble phantasm. Get ready, engineer. Are you nuts? Why would you use up our trump card now, you moron? No, fine. We're good to go anytime. Do it. And if you die like this, I'm taking over as the lead Nemo from this. Swapping Great Ram over to impact form. Holmes.
I'm on it. Go ahead and give it all you've got.
Right through. Great Ram Nautilus. Good. The ram struck it dead on. Ah, but it's still alive. Damn it.
Yes, but you did manage to slow it down. Now's our chance to escape. Both of you, get back here on the double.
Should have taken Nemo. Yeah. Isn't one of the Nemos welfare or something? I've seen people talking about this, but I don't know.
I'm so sorry I wasn't able to defeat it.
No need to apologize. In terms of pure destructive power and durability, that thing is easily on par with the highest rank of servant.
The one coming up on this Christmas, I see. So the one that I'm not gonna be getting. Nice.
Right now, we just need to get as far away as we possibly... Hold it. Right there. Magnify.
Enhance. Enhance. Oh, Echidna. Hello.
What in the blue blazes is that?
Holy cow. These magical energy readings are off the charts. No, wait. It's not the readings themselves. It's the sheer number of fluctuations I'm seeing. That thing is fluctuating fast enough to turn a human into a mummy and back into the blink of an eye.
These appear to be something moving about in its abdominal... Wait. There appears to be something moving about in its abdominal region. It would appear to be lamias and chimeras. Oh yeah, lamias and chimeras. Fully grown to boot. You mean it's burning monsters? What the actual hell? How?
What do you mean how? We've seen Tiamat before. It's nothing new for us.
What's more, it's doing so at great speed. It would seem we're dealing with the mother of all monsters, in a very literal sense. Now the monsters at birth are heading our way.
Master,
Let's do this, Mesh.
wait.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Remaining 50. Hmm? Excuse me? Run that by me again, please. Why does everyone like survive? Hello? It's fine. Ew. Ew. Aha. Bitch. Pom pom.
世界の歯車は壊れた。今こそ粛清の時。今こそエゴの時。マハプララヤ。
Maha Pralaya.
崩壊。
Ugh. Nice. Ow. Bro, you're so low. It's fine. We're chilling.
望まれることを望まれたように。それか。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。
How we doing? We're doing great. What's up, Enzar? We're doing great. We're making progress. We killed the first boss, which was Cerberus. Holy shit. My guy's starting to do damage, you know? My Rasputin sometimes with the right setup... Oh, well. Crisis after crisis. You'll form your party before the battle begins. Yo. You're still doing this Lostbelt yourself? It is very long.
There, we got a lull in between waves. Now's our chance. I know. We'll begin evasive maneuvers as soon as we collect you. We'll make our way through any creatures we can't avoid with the naval ram and anti-submarine net cutters. Forget that, Captain. We gotta get out of here now, before she gets here.
Six-parter prologue shows, yep. Is that Canis?
There, above us.
Canis? I think it's Canis! Mesh!
I'm okay, although... The one blow was so powerful.
Who are you? It's Canis!
Why do I gotta bother telling you my name now? Besides, we already exchanged pleasantries in Scandinavia. Then again, I'm enjoying that terrified look on your face, so why not? You wanna know who I am? Fine, you got it. My name is Canis, a divine spirit. I'm the lightning that tears the Shiri ocean apart. I'm also Kisharia Wodaim's servant, and the envoy who's going to end every last one of you. But hey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean. I'm actually real happy that I get to see a lot here like this. Between Russia, Scandinavia, China, and India, I figured you would have died way before getting here. Hell, I was so sure of it, I already put you out of my mind. But then you show up like the pack of morons you are, flying by the seat of your pants. Now I know what it feels like to bust a gut laughing. I misread that. Okay. You're gonna be worth destroying just as much as the other fake-ass Triton. So hey, take your pick. What will it be? Scared alive or torn limb from limb? Either one's fine by me. All I want to hear is your scream for mercy, or you scream for mercy. Hell, what's a freaking nerd herd doing out here? Call him out. Why don't you go back to your calculators and shit and just leave the fighting to the grown-ups, huh?
Oh, she has her funny moments. The nerd herd. Well, I would love to do just that. I'm afraid that a few extra hands will be necessary to deal with the divine spirit. The name's Sherlock Holmes. The nerd herd. I'm afraid I missed my chance to say hello back in Scandinavia, so here I am now to make up for my lack of manners.
That's so. Well, I like that you mind your manners. At least in the sense that you don't piss me the hell off, that's it. On the other hand, I can't stand that whole prim and proper shit, so I think I'll split the difference and rip your guts out first. Did you really think a couple of human heroic spirits could even stand a chance against me? I'll show you what happens when trash like you tries to pick a fight with a god. Huh? Wait, what? Oh. Ew. Ew. Brother, ew. Perish. Wanna spin a wheel for this one? I'm good. Invincible? Bro has the Kane, or wait, what? Ah, Bro has the Kenneth one, but do we have ignore invincible on anything? Sherlock on MP. Bro. Immune to all debuffs. Great. He doesn't have... Oh my god. He doesn't have any kind of recharge. Or any kind of battery. Self-battery. Bro. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Sure. I had to take a lot of weak-ass noble phantasms to the face before, but yours is by far the most irritating. What do you mean? I didn't use one. Oh, you mean the ram? The Nautilus? What? Holmes. This fight could have been an email. Sure.
None of our attacks worked. Is that due to Canis' noble phantasm? Or perhaps it's a type of authority?
Canuses. That's a Canis? I meant, yeah, it's fine, whatever.
Perhaps Captain was right. It may not be possible to do so much as a scratch.
Wait,
It may not be possible to so much as scratch Canis at sea, or rather, on the Greek god's own ocean.
Yeah, that's right. I'm immortal when I'm out in this sea. That's just how I'm made. I didn't ask for that though. You can tag that piece of shit Poseidon for it. I would have been fine with just my lightning. Anyway. Time's up. I'll say this for you, Scrawny. At least you know how to defend yourself. Alright, I'm gonna pull back, just like Odysseus planned. I was looking forward to beating the Master of Chaldea and that fake-ass Triton to death with my bare hands. But not enough to risk my own life. Later, Chaldea. I'll be nice and at least make sure you die a painless death.
Canis has retreated.
I've got a very bad feeling about this. Return to the Nautilus.
oof. You good? Bro, Mash tanked all the hits for you.
Are you okay, Mr. Holmes?
You did not get a single hit.
Oh, I'll be alright. I feel at least slightly better than I did after my encounter with Sigurd after all. Then again, I suppose I was only able to handle Canis' spear thanks to my experience against his demonic sword.
Oh, true.
At any rate, finding a way out of this situation is still our most urgent priority. Let's hurry on to the cockpit. I don't know why Canis fell back, but I sincerely doubt it was to give us time to rest.
No battles. We're back!
Good. All crew members have returned safely. Submerging Nautilus now. The Nautilus is safely underwater. Hopefully this will buy us some time.
Damn you, Kirstaria! Wasn't that strange demonic beast enough? Did you really have to sick Canis on us? Canis on us too. It's just so childish to be so overprepared for our arrival.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of smart though. Like, that's how it should be.
I'm Gordy. I'm not so sure childish is the right word. I mean, this was pretty much the opposite of playing around.
Yes, good point. But never mind it now. We need to focus on getting out of here. Are we still not ready to zero cell?
Between that unidentified demonic beast attacks and the damage Canis' lightning did to the armor, repairs are going to take some time. If we try to zero cell now, we'd all be crushed to a pulp under the pressure of void space. And since we don't want that to happen, or that happening, we'll just have to find another way out of these waters. The sun is going nuts. A whole bunch of sun things are headed our way.
Oh well.
Crap. Are those death charges? No, wait, they're creatures. There's what looks to be a ton of living somethings headed our way from the surface. Shit, they're going to collide with us at 90 knots.
What living thing could possibly move that fast?
I finished analyzing them. I think they're probably Lamias.
Okay.
Evasive maneuvers. All hands. Brace, brace, brace. Oh man, this is really bad. They punctured section 2. We're starting to take on water. I'll seal it up once the crew is out of here. 3, 2, 1, there, it's sealed. What the hell? I know those are living creatures. So where did the depth charges come from? This is Hatch Lookout. I'm hearing something strange. Oh man, I think they're trying to pry it open.
Oh no.
Sonar reporting in. I'm seeing a ton of ships on the surface being both ahead and behind us. There must be at least 50 of them. We can't possibly break through so many. Engine. Full ahead. Flying speed. Check out the creatures that are trying to pry open the hatch. Roger that. Flying speed.
What should we do? I don't want to die out here.
Don't even dare to breathe.
That strange sound coming from the head stopped. Did we lose them? No, I don't think we did. Though I can't say I'm surprised.
What's going on? Can we just make a run for it now?
We're surrounded. They knew exactly what we're going to do.
Yo, what's up, Tim? What's up, what's up, what's up? Proceeding to phase 3. Activate the lamias we built on the seabed. Once they've secured the target, we'll immediately...
There's nowhere left to go. The sea is usually a world of freedom. I never felt so restrained here before. Uh-oh. I'm getting something on the sonar again. Now we've got hostiles coming from the seabed. They're pretty much the same as the ones before.
Was there another death charge?
No, sir. That sounded more like some sort of metallic grinding. Engine status. Engine status. Are they still functioning? No, sir. They're all tangled up in something. We can't move so much as a centimeter. We can't cut it off with the anti-submarine net cutters either. The only way you can get it off is for someone to go out there.
Does that mean they're going to crush us to death? Wouldn't it be better to dash it all and risk the zero cell?
We still need a bit longer to prepare for that. They're not giving us any time to react.
Once they've been cornered, the only option they'll have left is a zero cell. That means there's still a chance they could escape if we continue to attack them with ordinary means. Therefore, we need to give them this salve of the heavens, so that there can be no room for miracles or coincidences. All ships, make sure you follow my commands to the letter. Anyone caught retreating will be punished severely. Yes, sir.
What? What is it? What's the matter now?
Is that a high energy signature coming in from orbital space? We should have an ultra long lens now, thanks to Xion, right? Use it to zoom in as close as you can. Roger. Activating ultra long range lens now. Zooming in on 16,000 meters. 32,000 meters. 64,000 meters. 120,000 meters. 240,000 meters. 500,000 meters.
What the hell? What the hell?
Whoa, there's something there. Put it on the monitor now.
Enhance. What's up? What?
Is that really?
A spaceship? Oh my god, it's Helena here. It's Helena. It's Blavatsky. The hell? Now, that is not something that I, it's an Ava. It is an Ava. This is something straight out of like End of Ava. Holy. Okay. I presume this is orbiting directly above us at this moment.
That's what it looks like.
What is that? What in the ever-loving blazes is that? I thought the Lostbelt was supposed to be places where human history stalled out. How could they have a spaceship that looks like something our top scientists can only have dreamed about?
The angel of the crew caught with their hands in episode 12. Yep.
We might have been able to gather more information about it if we still had our connection to Shion. But at a glance, it sure looks like it's more advanced than anything in our own world.
Is there a heartbeat?
Master, what's wrong?
We're all going to die. Nice knowing you guys. Peace.
Die. Ah,
Yo, it's gathering a blast. It's gathering energy. An enormous ship hangs suspended in the hazy darkness of space. Hostile entity detected. Authenticating request. Confirmed. Verifying target coordinates via ground level ether sonar. Readying cannon to fire on target location. Anatole, Octotria.
we'll never be able to evade this by conventional means, Professor. Allocate all resources towards maximizing defenses.
They're really trying to force us to zero cell. I don't know if we can do that.
Understood. Activating bonded field spells. Authorizing code L, New Moon. Activating bonded field spells 1 through 60 and special distortion spells up to maximum depth. Good. Don't fall behind on those zero cell preparations either.
Cast anti-enforcement. True.
Here it comes.
Dispatching interstellar cannon evacuation alert. Firing energy charge in 3, 2, 1. Shooting star Ortigia. Okay. The light converged in a single point, transforming into an enormous arrow. No, it wouldn't be fitting to call it an arrow. This was a weapon designed to shoot down intergalactic vessels, a weapon created to tear through entire planets. An anti-planet noble phantasm. Oh, fuck yeah. Now, its sight streaks down towards a single submarine, the Nautilus. Orbital bombarded twice. True.
Bounded field spells 1 through 60 have been destroyed. The special distortion spell has already been eroded to 2% capacity.
Overkill? Yeah.
Time for the distortion to repair itself. 5 seconds. The spell isn't going to hold. Initiate zero cell.
Oh no. Captain, we can't. If we try in this state... Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. They want us to zero cell, no? I feel like they're trying to make a zero cell. I don't know if that's a good idea. 07 though. I think we may have died though. It's a hit. The Chaldean ship has been completely vaporized. Too bad for the guys who had to keep them surrounded. A necessary sacrifice. We couldn't give them time to fall back. Oh, I guess they didn't. They're trying to make it so that we don't zero cell, I guess. Shall we go home now, sir? No, not yet. We're going to check the target area for any remains. Are you sure, sir? There's not so much as a scrap of them left. And that's the reason not to look, because Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. We'll start searching the area right away. Who's... I wonder if... I wonder if someone saved us. Because I don't think we zero-celled, but maybe we did. Is that why he paid that Foxwoman such an exorbitant amount for that Shadow Border analysis? Because he foresaw this turn of events. That light I saw at the end. Oh, come on, man. David, surely. What plot armor could have saved us this time? Okay, yeah, I'm not doing another one. We're ending on a cliffhanger. We are ending on a cliffhanger. If this was like 2 arrows, then I would have done it, but not 4 arrows. Not at all. Hestia? Yep. Oh. Dan Machi mentioned. How's the intro of 5.1? Hype? Hype. I really like how we saw a glimpse of this in China, but I really like how smart Wodime and basically everyone here, the enemies being, right? They're not giving us time to breathe. They're basically making it so it's almost impossible for us to win, which I really like. Like in China, they kind of did a similar thing. They were talking about how we need to attack them as fast as possible and stuff like that, right? We need to not give them time to acclimate to the surroundings and stuff like that. But they didn't fully go through because of Qin Shi Huang having his own agenda. But yeah, here I really like how they're actually from the get-go prepared for us, which I think is really, really cool. So that's good. Now we do a CQ now. I'm gonna do that on my own. I also obviously I missed the emergency meeting. Like LB4 was great, but I did miss the entire emergency meeting. That is always so hype, and here it was so fucking good. Definitely my favorite part so far of the Lostbelt. Obviously, it was so hype seeing them just talk about random shit, and we found out a tiny bit more about the foreign god, but we also now know that nobody knows much about the foreign god. Also, the entire thing with like Area 51 was really cool. I wonder what's going on there. I guess we'll see at the beginning of LB either 5.2 or LB6. Probably LB6 if I were to guess. But yeah. Yeah. If we nuke Atlantis, where are they going to hold these meetings? Surely not in the UK. Probably in Mesoamerica. Yeah, one doesn't give a fuck, yeah. Yup. Every crypter is on this LB Horse and David. Well, every crypter who's alive, yeah. Anything to say on the Caldian? No, I have no idea who it is, so... If you mean the one who was next to Musashi, I don't know who it is, so I guess we'll see. I'm kind of expecting him to be... Like, I was waiting for him to show up, so maybe he's gonna be the one that saved us. Or maybe we zero-celled and somehow didn't implode, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I guess we'll see in the next stream. Oh, tomorrow... Oh yeah, I guess let's talk about schedule. Because it is, like, holiday season, I will have a few more things where I'm gonna be away and not gonna be able to stream. So for this week, tomorrow there will be a stream. Thursday no stream as always because of schedules, and then Friday we should have a stream, and then no stream during the weekend because I have other stuff, family stuff. So no stream during Saturday, Sunday, but then stream on Monday again. So that's the current rough schedule for this. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, fun start though. Really fun start. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for more. But yeah, let me wrap it up here. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow.